Hi there everyone, how's your day been? I hope you're having a wonderful day or evening. We're gonna watch some memes or funny videos today, like for example daily dose of the internet, some unusual memes, and I saved one fail army video as well, just because why not. We're gonna watch them. You're gonna only stay for a while, Void. No problem. Or we're gonna enjoy that small amount of time. We'll be sure to only suggest stuff that you've seen others react to before. As one thing you wanted to suggest was the multi-language Battle Orchestra. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, that was the same, yep. That is the name, yep. Your day's been rough if you count the war thunder suffering today. I see. Sweden 1.3 with German squad member was not enjoyable today. Well, German teammates tend to be a bit worse. And pain in the head. Or the butt. Anyway, I'm just gonna slap the video out. We're gonna start with this. Yes, I did see it already. Yeah, and I think I did saw the other versions as well. Something just came up, you got to go. No problem, take care and have fun whatever you're gonna do. Let's just start, I think.
It got so quiet in here. How did I...
What is in your mouth?
Hello everyone, this is
From
your
the start,
daily
please.
dose of internet.
You eat in my car, maybe there's something dead
It got so
the
quiet
llama.
in here. How did I...
What is in your mouth?
About this stuff, just
How did I...
one of the things that I really hate that you can get yourself hurt or just suffer in a way because of others' mistake and stuff, if you get what I mean.
What is in your mouth?
Why are people so scared of rats? And why would you try to do that? Well, holy water in a way.
This isn't the text. I printed it out.
What's up with your joints in there? That is inhumane. Cats are actually really cute. A childhood friend of yours used to have them as pets, and they are so adorable. Well,
His
some of
dad's
them
daughter's
are,
in the
especially if they taken care of. Either
Terry
rats
and wanted to
or
wake her up.
mice, but people tend to keep rats as pets more often, and they're pretty smart.
This baby discovered an infinite spawn glitch.
That's a passing you had when you was a baby. Oh my god!
Where did you
Oh my
get
god,
that?
that is a beautiful black queen. Oh, sorry, right here. Where'd you get this from, bro?
Hey, bro, I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying, bro? You
Oh, dears man. And some alien shit. I think that is some kind of... I don't know for sure, to be honest. Some kind of snail or... You know, the snail that doesn't have their shell.
Oh, it's cold.
Isn't that a sea cucumber? they are a lot bigger, although they probably have a lot of, or at least more species. It could be.
Sir, I'm gonna need to slide E. Oh, never mind.
This guy waited for his brother while watching a live stream of his graduation ceremony.
By the way, is the audio alright? The music compared to the video itself? You heard sea cucumbers can do that thing where they can just spit out their innards like that. Ah, I see. Yeah, it could be then.
Do you like it? I can't see it.
Okay, that was smooth.
Their friend was leaving their house when they caught this on camera.
Why would you? Yeah, he had an episode. You think the audio is okay? Isn't too loud for you at least? Okay.
This person chose
That could have ended way worse.
the wrong
For a lot
object
of
to
kids.
use as a step stool.
That's what you deserve. Catnip? Yeah, oof. He's really eager to eat that.
This poor delivery driver
Pain.
was in for a surprise.
Instant karma. I hope you're alright. That's a really big fence.
This hasn't been switched on. It's just been baking in the Aussie sun.
No. Yeah. No. Oh,
It's all metal. It's all metal. It's all metal.
What is that?
I fear that.
That is not a dead raccoon. What is it then? That's your cat.
There was a few times when I was working with metal and, you know, if you work with metal, it tends to heat up a lot. And if you don't use any kind of liquid that would cool it down, and if you know, touch it, you get really burned.
She wanted to know what a hot dog scented candle smelled like.
Good yeah, it was a good thing that it wasn't a Nokia. He would have been dead.
Her family surprised her and they wanted to celebrate her 21st birthday.
I can't drink it. Why? Because I'm pregnant.
Oh. Hi, how you doing?
I had to watch this like 8 times to figure out what
Chicken
was going
legs.
on.
Interesting kind of socks.
Come over here. He looks so cute. Oh my
He is
God.
really cute. What was that? Oh, it was a frog from the corner. They're probably gonna hit the camera. Oh no! A smack on the booty. Is that just what you usually do with the bros? Not gonna lie, you actually find crabs super terrifying. I mean, some kind of them could be, but in my opinion, they are not cute. But I mean, though they can be cute. It depends, I guess.
These people came home smelling like a cat that their cat absolutely hates.
But I suppose there's a fear of them, like, you know, for spiders, a phobia or something. Or some people just don't find them
Hey guys!
I just find them scary. What? Wait, what?
Hey guys! Dale.
Oh, I see.
Hey, look at all these wieners.
Hi, Wiener.
I used to have a wiener dog. He was the best.
This guy put a bag of
Flew away.
donuts on a fishing pole in front of these cops.
Wait,
What's
what
on
did
a
you say?
fishing pole in front of these cops?
Hmm.
He was trying to force his cat to love
I
him.
love it. I love it when they go along with the jokes.
It's not that serious.
The sounds from this video sounds like a cartoon.
Yeah, it actually does.
This is a professional. Please do not attempt.
Okay, that was slick. Throwing knives are hard.
You guys are wondering,
You're pretty lucky there.
this is 150 calories.
Infrastructure, be like.
Isn't that so sad?
The suspect was running away from the police when a random guy decided to help out. The trick
Good.
actually worked and allowed the police to catch up and make an arrest.
He did that, pop.
Did you fart? Cause you just blew me away. Can I have your number?
No, get a shovel instead, please.
And as we're digging through here, we're trying to figure out what's going on here. I'm not sure if this is a sinkhole to China or what.
They are excavating.
These parents found out that their child has a meltdown whenever they moo at them.
Why would you terrorize your baby like that? What is that raccoon doing? Yeah, for content, you do everything. Even if you get yourself hurt in the most stupidest way. Just to become viral for a moment.
This guy was absolutely flabbergasted that this guy could pull off such a low note.
Impressive.
What are we protesting?
We're protesting everything. We're angry and we're not gonna take
Protest sign.
Part 2, double mom hug.
Yeah.
So I'm sick, right? Who knew that I could sound like a drill when I'm sick?
It actually. Oh. Yeah, the G-force. Well,
Down the slide.
Yes.
she did not notice.
Oh my. Wow, but you're not gonna have no
Sir, you know where I can find the hoppity patump? The poopity patump? You know where I can find the hoppity patump?
The puta pita pam pam. Pita pita putum pum. They understand each other.
She had
They are
no idea that
preparing
this
the
bomb
man.
landed inside of her house.
I think the bird is more terrified than she is. Come on.
This streamer was trying to sneak up on this deer without scaring it.
Hey, I think your shoes are on the wrong feet.
No. Not anymore.
Okay.
Not a cow. Come
A smart one.
Come home, Lola. You're not a cow.
Camouflage 100. Or more like sneak 100.
Learn about in school.
Stat, I mean,
Martin
which...
Luther King Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr. What'd he do?
He died for our sins. No, that was.
This poor little guy couldn't hold on.
Let the dog to
This
be
police
whatever
officer
it
did not
wants
like
to
how
be.
fast
Yeah.
this biker was going.
It probably can move anyway.
It sounds like this dog is about to charge into battle. This teacher told his students that the only way they could get extra credit is if they walked on water.
Fucking work, guy. Don't do this.
Where are you going? Why are you approaching me? Can you not?
I just want to give you a quest.
Can I?
Accept it.
What the?
Quest accepted.
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello everyone,
For the
this
next
is
one,
your
then.
daily dose of internet. For some reason, this fish loves going out of the water.
For a moment, I did not see the rope.
You know it's a lot bigger than you actually think it is? The real answer is a stoplight.
This is the eye of a tuna fish.
Where
have
did you
vision
get that?
It's 20 times better than humans. You can see how the eye acts like a magnifying glass.
And that's why they're so hard to catch. So they can see everything.
This student had to make a video for an assignment, but messed up and submitted it on accident.
And I was born in Tennessee, and I lived in
The crazy thing is that the professor wrote this comment on the video.
A cool one.
These flight attendants did a cool trick during takeoff. Also, they got fired for making this video.
Well, as they should. They should focus on their job.
He doesn't want to play with you, Vicky.
But a man wants to have fun, so
I found a YouTuber that has been trying to make his own Iron Man suit.
just be careful not to break your arm with the mechanism.
His dog was upset because he came home late.
The malfunction.
Ireland officially
And
announced
that's
that
lunch.
they won't use their Air Force to shoot down Santa on Christmas.
I would like to confirm that Santa Claus has permission to enter Irish airspace and to cross our borders on December 24th through December 25th.
Here's a smart way to never lose a crane game.
Yeah, and that is pretty
For
much
some reason, this
cheating.
microwave only works when the door is open. This person is playing on 4 machines at the same time at this casino. This baby saw a Christmas tree for the very first time.
Bunny. Bunnies are the best.
This engineering
He took a
student
big
wanted
bite.
to test out this wooden bridge that she made.
But it was only fluff. A big fluff ball. What is that, a bridge thingy?
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon.
And the turkey fights back.
Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. I guess removing car wrap can be pretty mesmerizing.
I mean, if you have to remove it, yeah.
I just discovered a new candle trick.
Okay.
Yes. Oh my god.
Wait, the lines are... Ooh, the cables are...
How do you even find out that
The neighborhood had a bad day.
you can do something like this?
That day. Hi there, Mocha. What?
¡Oh, Chandorena, va! ¡Va, va, Chandorena, por el penal decisivo! ¡Y juegue!
So, what exactly was the goal here?
I wasn't prepared for that. Serious man. The ball. Yeah, it is a jump scare.
Good thing this guy had a kayak to help him get across the river.
Same, brother. Whoa. That is a way to cross that, yeah. Smooth. This place planted into it. Oh, yeah, I see. Priorities.
This guy discovered a
If you want to have, if you want to gaming, you game. That is concerning.
A few days ago, one of my subscribers
That cat probably had
that was spotted
a few
in the UK.
shots already.
There's a new exhibit in New York City that allows you to recreate the iconic steel beam photo.
Going from giving birth to your first child to playing Fortnite in mere minutes, yeah. Some people are just like
You
that.
know about Elf on a Shelf, but what about Moose on a Roof?
It is not especially a problem, of course.
One of my subscribers was on a plane and recorded this weird rainbow cloud effect.
Yeah.
That is the end of this video, we hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. I know I showed this guy on my channel a few times where he jumped through drive-thru windows, but I never provided an update. Fast food drive-thru workers have had enough.
Oh. Okay, deserve that.
I think this guy forgot that gravity exists.
Or maybe he invented it. No, he did not invent it. He literally forgot, yeah. It doesn't apply to him.
Oh my god.
Imagine going camping
So
and
many
waking up in a
raccoons. I
place
would
as
love to have
beautiful
a
as
pet
this.
raccoon. I just love him.
Why are you drinking Pedialyte, bro?
I need it.
Use both your eyes.
Elephants in the wild are learning to surprise
You have
and
to drink
ambush
something.
cars to look for food.
Yep. Never mess with an elephant.
There's this trend where people see if doctors can put a needle into a balloon without popping it.
I mean, it is possible if you don't move it around too much. And until you not pull it out.
A railroad crossing gate fell into someone's car, and I guess they didn't care, so they just kept driving. This baby was upset because dad kept snoring.
Oh. Oh.
Hi, do you speak Spanish?
Do we sell lettuce?
Do you?
Yes, we have lettuce.
Do we sell lettuce?
Where do you think this little guy is going?
A mole. Well, he's swimming.
This is the first time I've ever seen a dog laugh like this.
Do be moving.
What kind of cat do you think this is?
Wait, what was the question?
What kind of cat do you think this is?
Oh. A pretty smelly one, that's for sure.
This person has 360-degree security.
Good boy.
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. This lunchbox was forgotten in a locker and was rediscovered a year later.
Okay, do not eat that. Dogs are precious. You really miss yours. Me as well. I
I'm
can
not sure
relate
if
to
his
that.
cat loves him or wants him dead.
He just wants love. Literally unbothered.
It's exciting. 1, 2, 3, go.
This wind turbine couldn't handle the recent windy conditions in the UK.
Yeah, that's why they stopped them.
This delivery driver was friends with a cat that lived at this house, but didn't know the cat recently died. He was then seen a few times
Bro just
trying to find
opened
the
Pandora's
cat, not
box.
knowing what happened.
Or it maybe was the Pharaoh's, I don't know, box.
In case you didn't know, if you wrap a chicken up with a towel, they will start to purr like a cat.
And then I
Mhm.
swoop it around. Whoops, sorry.
She loves me so much.
That's cute. You sound cozy. Oh.
She was trying to record herself getting work done, but didn't realize that she had a spider crawling on her face.
Well, I had similar stuff like that. But it's more like, you know, the spider
Sometimes the
is
trash
descending
in the
in
garbage truck will catch on
front of me.
fire, so this is what they do during an emergency.
Few centimeters away.
Wow, look at that. He's moving forward, he's dropping all of it. This is not good.
It is a nightmare.
This guy stepped
Scenario.
in to break up a cat fight. This was the last video of the year. Thank you so much for making 2023 a fun year. See you in 2024. Later. Hello everyone, this is your daily dose of internet. This guy got the worst leg cramp possible after a workout.
Looks like. Oh, look.
That looks
Oh my god. I won't stop.
painful and
God.
disgusting.
Oh my god.
You love how my mother's eyes are different colors. Yeah, me as well. That's the reason why she became like this. This
She was supposed to
heterochromic
throw a
eyes.
coin behind her head into this fountain, but threw her phone instead.
El pinche celular ya lo aventó.
Why? That's just mean. Hmm?
This guy's truck started to catch on fire, so he immediately went to a fire station. The truck was only in fire for a few seconds, so nobody got hurt and the truck wasn't severely damaged.
Good job. Managed to get there in time. And probably without hurting others.
What are you doing, buddy?
Oh, don't waste the paper.
This poor guy couldn't open his door.
I mean, yeah, it is. It has frost all over it. More like ice, but. I mean, I would have been really happy if we had these things when I was a child. All I had was a plastic motorcycle.
Imagine being gifted your own
thingy.
mugshot for Christmas.
Mason, I don't want it on my neck.
Some casted plastic. Yeah, same.
For some reason, this makes me uncomfortable.
You grew up in the middle of nowhere in Finland, so they were pretty... Oh, so you made your own toys from wood.
I don't think he wants it.
That sounds awesome. To an extent. Of course it is limited and such, but it's
That is
unique.
the end of this video. Hopefully I made your day just a little better. And I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later. Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose
Hope
of
I
Internet.
saved
This
enough of
customer was
these.
upset with how this delivery driver treated his package.
Well. At that point, you should just give up.
This guy has a bunny
A
that
toy
is more well-behaved
T-34.
than most dogs.
That sounds good. Awesome.
Don't go down there.
When you were in Paraguay, your main toys were sand,
police
mud,
officer agreed to let
water,
a
and a
magic
hammer.
8-ball decide whether the
That
driver
sounds
gets a
fun
ticket or
too.
not.
And sticks and fruits. Yeah, pretty much a stick can be everything. You just have to use your imagination.
I feel like this should be illegal.
Sword, a gun, whatever you want it.
This is how an X-ray on a baby is performed.
Yeah. I zoned out for a moment. Hey duck. That is
Some tourists really walk
that is
down
interesting
what's probably the most famous fountain in the world
bathroom
just to fill up
design.
a water bottle.
Rich people be like.
For the first time ever, someone finally defeated Tetris. A 13-year-old has finally defeated the
yeah, I
game
heard
that was
about
released
this.
back in 1985.
It is really impressive that he managed. And it is so sad what they done to him.
Look up. You're just gonna take penitentiary chances, huh? You're gonna just risk second-degree burn.
Yep. It was probably hot. Wait.
The New Year's Eve
It
fireworks
wasn't a
celebration
phone
in
falling, it
Portugal
was
kinda crazy.
something else. Maybe a drone or a... I don't know. Wait, what? Wait, what is this?
Work celebration. The New Year's Eve fireworks celebration in Portugal was kinda crazy.
In Portugal? Yeah, probably it was a drone.
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
Puppy.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. A few days ago, a door on a plane suddenly opened and fell off a few minutes into a flight.
Wait, the
Everyone
window?
on board was unharmed and they made an emergency landing.
Okay, so there was no one seated there.
I thought the pressure difference would be a lot worse or more dangerous in this scenario. Yep.
I found a YouTuber that made a metal mask that can repair itself. The mask is
Probably
made
because of
nickel
heat.
titanium and can be repaired instantly just by having heat applied to it.
Yeah, heat.
This poor
What?
dog fell for a fake hand prank.
Poor dog, no. Just
Why
look
is
at
this
him.
capybara so small? These guys
Stomping
helped a
around.
swine that showed up to their house party.
Look, it's the ocean. That's your home. This is where
Small
we part
capybara.
ways. Now, you have two choices. The ocean or the cookout.
I found a company that made something called a
Cookout.
mouthpad. It's a little device that can allow people to use a phone or computer by only using their tongue.
That sounds interesting, but why would you do that? So you don't have to use your hands even more? Or... That is telling a bit
Don't
about
worry,
our
the dog was
future,
wearing a harness.
which is probably dark, technology-wise. I love parrots. They're so adorable, smart,
You
and
probably
just
want to eat this food, but
funny
it's
as
not
well,
real.
and they're
I paid
good
an artist
company.
to make some realistic food out of wax.
I really want another one.
There's a fuel shortage in India right now.
Any kind of
so
pet
many
bird
delivery
is just
drivers are having
great.
to resort to using horses to deliver food. I feel like this should be illegal.
Oh. I mean, he needs a snack, I guess.
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed, and I'll
I
see
hope
you guys again
they
very,
didn't
very
pay
soon.
for that part
Later.
as well. Because
Hello
if they did,
everyone, this
it is
your Daily Dose
a bit
of Internet.
scummy.
A meteorologist in North Dakota was trying to burn ice off his driveway when he accidentally made a fire tornado.
Oh my god.
Looks
that's
cool.
amazing.
Yeah, the thing that they just did can be harmful
Can someone explain how these
for them,
cones fit in this bag?
especially if they dive into a rock or something or a tree.
This dad was trying to teach his kids how to do a fake slap.
Your head, right? Oh.
Yeah, just do a real
This
step.
delivery driver was upset that this customer didn't leave a tip, so she left this note in her bag, only to realize that she made a mistake.
Ignore it. You keep that.
Why?
Because I didn't see a tip on the app and I put a little card in there. So please keep that. I'm sorry.
No, I just had cash. Please take
It's okay. It's okay because it's okay. Thank you.
Have a good night.
It's Hulk.
She was trying to go for a walk when her dog spotted something.
It's not the easiest to move around in those costumes. Is it a bear? Yeah, it is a bear.
This military ship had to go straight through a hurricane.
Yeah, ships already...
This is how you wish someone a happy birthday on an airplane.
They wobble a lot because of the waves. Pretty hard to stay on your 2 feet.
One of my subscribers recorded himself playing on a flying piano for his music video.
I mean, that is commitment. It's probably secured. Based airplane, yeah.
I have never
I
seen
only
a more evil
saw
smile.
3 dogs, by the way.
He closed the cat in the kennel.
What's with that side
Closed
eye?
the cat in the kennel.
Dog. Toby. Or what was the name of that creature from
That is
Harry
this
Potter?
video, or we hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
I've been hamstered. Ooh. You are the devil, man. Dobby, yeah. I said Dobby. Yeah, it was pretty close. Yeah, it is Dobby. Dobby. It's been a few years since since the last time I saw Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
A perfect dent. For a moment I thought he gonna slap her bottom for some reason. What? I mean, this is a lot better way than when people use their phone or whatever else that just breaks and they are stupid. Oh man. Ooh, that probably hurt. Catfish. I mean, it's fun to catch them with your hands, but she probably didn't like it. Yeah, just what was talking about. Two rats. They had a date in there. Sharing some spoiled cheese, maybe. Oh, poor soul. What the peacock is doing there? I don't know what's up with dogs, but they like to just bark from behind any kind of fence. And if the fence is not there, they just either stop or what you just see. I hope you paid $100 for that.
Is this domesticated? What the fuck?
I mean, 99% of pigeons are pretty used to humans, so it's not that big of a deal. She got scared by her whatever that white thing was, but a guinea pig. I used to have one They're pretty cute as well. The folding phone and the breaking phone. She didn't have time to eat at home. Your family used to have a guinea pigs a very long time ago. See? They're having the time of their life there, up there.
Why honey is better than shit.
I mean, hope no one was inside that heavy-duty machine. This takes long. Oh no!
What the hell wrong with you?
Hey! You got kissed by a monkey. I mean, they gotta protect their home. Okay.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob. Definitely. Bobber. Kurwa. I think I can say kurwa on Twitch, though.
How to fall off a staircase. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 6, step 11,
Step a lot.
step 16, floor.
I haven't noticed the other dog there. Somehow. At first. Until he moved. He just chomped. Monkeys don't give a fuck, by the way. They just do whatever they want. And they usually do it with force. Yeah, it does mean that, and in Hungary we have it as well, just with a V, not a W. And most of the other countries around us as well. Some kind of iteration of it.
Hey, Diana, right?
When they go low, I go lower. And so
I'll do the Twitch buddy text, kurwa. I swear.
Holly.
When you're half asleep and you just do whatever you do without even realizing. He starts to play it. And now he woke up. Yeah. The feeling and the look.
Você é muito burro, porque você não bloqueou? Eu tentei.
Another bunny. I really want another one. Hamburger versus saw. Let's see. Yeah.
Vengo a decirte Feliz Navidad y próspera.
Feliz Navidad. And the whole house is just burning down. Use both of your hands if you can. Oh, poor child. What? Is it a fan? What kind of fan is that? What's with that power? It's a miniature turbine engine or something. Chicken leg. This sound. I used to have a mecha toy that did this same sound as well, but it talked something beforehand, it though. But it used the same sound as this toy. I hate that cockroach.
It's coming out of it, bro. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Just do it, bro. Just do it, bro. Styling, bro. Just do it.
That's a screen. A pretty big screen. Ah, that's gonna be really good to clean up. And oof. You stupid.
Holy shit, look at a fountain. I just walked up to it. Got fucking fish.
I've been trying to...
Koi fish. Oh. Yeah, some people have money. With the USB panel. Oh. Insert, you died. That looks like mustard. It is mustard. Or some kind of sauce, I don't know. No, not the beer. The precious beer. Thank you for the follow, Van Lidau. I hope you're gonna enjoy your stay here. We are watching unusual videos right now. Unusual memes. A leaf in a bucket. Yeah, what about dogs and fences? They always... If they're behind the fence, they just start barking, no matter. They went after a pebble with a drone. Oh. God! I don't know why, but they actually just always starts to bark after they get behind the fence.
Oh my god, this guy just fell down the stairs.
Yeah, it is when dogs are protective and stuff like that. Mmm, tasty. I want you. Look at the face. Yeah, I hope it's worth it. For real. I don't know how much a chicken, regular size chicken costs in, for example, the USA, but that is a probably a chick or a something between a hen and a chick, or just the Chinese chicken thingy. But still, I don't think that worth that amount of money. Maybe just because of the presentation, but still. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, what the f- How did the chipper broke? Is it called chipper? I don't know. And to forget these things in English. No, not the pumpkin. I mean, the man wants to be comfortable, I guess. Look at them shoes. Go jumping. I see. Yeah, it is stressful. Wait, what was that? Some kind of bakery, I don't know. I mean, why? It definitely doesn't look uncanny. This Santa. A long cat. Why would you? This is why men die sooner than women. We just do dumb stuff for no reason. I mean, this was a weak example, but you know what I'm talking about. How did they get that in? What is again? Why? I see the caption, okay.
Fuck you and turn sideways.
But still, why? Okay, that's over the top. Another cute parrot. I mean, it's a bad thing that he get that off from the wall, but still.
Man, that thing is fucking. Oh my god.
Yeah, don't corner raccoon. A wild one. They can carry rabies as well. Riot Games servers be like. Hard hat. He even has a fish. Okay.
I wish I could bring milk and cereal in the car without making such a mess.
Is this an ad?
Introducing the Crunch Cup.
Yeah, it is an ad.
Now you can take your milk and cereal on the go.
Oh. He gets run over. That was solid. The man. shuriken. Yeah, it is. Okay. Another rat. Oh. Are they on a ship? Or... No, no, not because the other tables are... We're not moving.
Oh, he just ran through my crib. Hey, go get him.
Go get him. Oh. Bumbucket.
Why is there a figure, guys?
I wonder what that can mean. What that means, I mean.
Hello, darling. What would you like us to do today?
She looks magnificent. Pigs can be cute. Either the big or the mini ones as well. They are definitely... Yeah, they are Russian. I just want to say that. I don't know what's with some Slavic countries and Russia, but they always have stuff like this with a lot of things like pipes, tubes, and this, and with boilers as well.
What kind of shit is that?
Even if they are not in a flat. Even if they are not in a flat. Having an argument. That's a heater cat. Two heater cat. Why was that funny? That shouldn't be funny. Is it? It's a garbage, yeah? Yeah. But why? Why would you do it in front of their eyes? They went out of their way to do a favor for you. Or something, but... You just do them dirty like that. Why? Isn't that too much smoke? One day I wanted to try the actual Taco Bell, but I probably have to go to the USA for that. Emil. It has too much power. More than what it needs.
Oh, egg, yeah. Go for the egg. I went to cheers there, bro.
Monkey. He just wants a ride.
Shit, my man's Uncle Biz and the slip-on Tims.
The bros probably organized that for him. That is a solid car. What is that? Oh. I mean, yeah. There are the chances to meet people like that. I mean, it is working as intended, so. No, not the food. That is oddly terrifying. The way the rooster looks at him. I mean, He's probably not thinking of anything, but still looks kind of funny as well. What did you? Yeah, some people has incredible flexibility.
Vamos a dar la vuelta, Pablo.
My hands are like sticks, so like my fingers, I mean.
Again, and I broke my glass. I'm scared to pick it up.
It's gonna, yeah.
Engine start, no problem.
It just collapsed on itself. The TV or monitor.
Back shoulder.
Wait, what?
Engine start, no problem. 5 minutes.
No problem? 5 minutes?
Problem, engine.
Back shoulder.
That car is not intended for that kind of stuff. American walls. Yeah, definitely. That's a mood. Dark Souls music. Why? Just doing a backflip. Hope you're alright. Why is there a dog inside the raccoon kennel, cage, whatever? It probably was pretty good. Oh, the chonker has fallen. He's okay. Is it a wombat? Wombat? Or... yeah, it is. Excuse me? We are entering an interesting territory. Flying good. I can feel insanity.
I just had the most exciting day today. Just kidding. I tried to catch a train.
Oh. it looks like the Krampus from Krampus from that movie. I mean, look at the silhouette. If you get what I mean. Oh. A big hot dog. Temperature below. I used to have a lot of hamsters back in the day, always one at the time. But you know, after a few years, you always got a new one. I had like 7, 6. Around 6, yeah. Some of them live longer, some of them don't. Chair flip. Who walks whom? Oh, there's another. I want a cat like that. Like that. I mean that. Oh, a bat. Because they're fluffy and stuff. But they probably require a lot of attention and care. Their fur and stuff. He looks grumpy. That's cute. Volkswagen. My Little Pony theme song. They blinked at the same time. I don't know if it was edited, but it can happen, so. No, he gonna get slapped in the face. Was that a X or casual gamer rage? Oh.
See how it kind of got stuck on the beard?
Dogs just make your life better. That's a fact. Very true fact indeed.
What the fuck wrong with you?
I didn't expect that sound. Wait. I see a pea shooter. This is a moose, right? Not a reindeer. Yeah, mooses are big. Very big. And dangerous. What? It's stuck under the carpet, yeah. Mountain
It may
cow.
not seem like much is going on when light and matter meet, but at the atomic level...
Flashbanged himself, but that looks comfy. That doesn't look good. Yep. Holy hell. I think their finger wasn't enough to block that loud sound. That's a perfect fit. Get snaked. It was actually get snake. Okay.
Life is good though. I want y'all to see that life is great. Your life is great too.
He flipped. A retractable knife. Poor cat. The French does this finger thingy, right? Pinky finger thingy. If I remember correctly.
Okay. So that is definitely something.
It is definitely something. Yeah, I was talking about dogs make your life better and how dogs are cute and adorable. Well, not these kind of dogs. These are rats. These are rats. Not to make anyone mad, but...
Não é essas gatas minhas, viu? Olha, pra bonitão, é.
Stray kittens. I think that's dangerous. Wait. They kinda dodged that because of that hole he just did. Anger issues. Yeah, rats are cute and adorable, but not the dog rats. Not these. They're just annoying. What is that? Ah. I mean, okay. Can he breathe under that? Oh no. I can foresee. Top 10 anime betrayal. Another bunny. It really looks cool. Cool? Cute, I mean. Fox. What can I say? They are the best. And he got the glove. Why are you placing... Yeah, why are you placing it on the edge again? You had one job.
Happy New Year's, man. Going crazy for New Year's.
I don't know what happened to cats, but some of them just doesn't want to do what their instincts tells them to do. Foxes are adorable too. You love them, especially desert foxes. Yeah, the fennec foxes. Those ears. Just adorable. Man! He was just torturing himself at that point and almost killing. Hi there, comrade, Void King. Glad to see you back. Another thing, what's up with cows getting on rooftops? I don't know what this phenomenon is, but this happens.
Meine AirPods. Scheiße, Mann.
Scheiße, Mann. No way. You almost made it.
Oh, he's so cute.
See, puppy? No way you're gonna put it on your hand, wrist, whatever it is called in English. And didn't even bother to flatten it more. Robotics. Yeah. As it should be. There's so many memes like that. Not understanding physics.
Leroy, nice to meet you.
I'm Lily, nice to meet you. My alter ego, his name is Daniel, and he's from Manchester.
Oh, whoa.
He has a little British accent.
A little?
Cool. And it's actually
A little British accent. He pressed the button. I really like butterflies as well. Oh, it is going backwards now? Okay, for the another one, next one I mean. Your average Balkan school or Eastern Europe. Of course, this is just a weak example of what kind of stupid and dangerous things kids are doing here in school, in class. Of course, it is not just a Eastern European thing, but you know, I want to think that is. Yeah, same was here, Cynthia, but not for the math part. You had an enormous phobia towards math. I mean, I get it, some of them can be, as a kid, look scary. Especially the bigger witch moths and stuff like that, the big and grey ones. But in my opinion, they are even more beautiful than butterflies. And they are fluffy and stuff like that, you know. I wish we had a duck-sized moth species. Whenever a game offers a mod pet, I'm always choosing that. Is that the by the way 87? That joke is a must thing. Is there Lego breaking sounds there? I think you had too many. Just don't do anything to your electronics, please. They are expensive. And you can see how he zooms in on the apple. Hi, there we go, man. Hope you're gonna have a funny stay here.
Fight me then, pussy! You're a thief!
Oh, you're at work, and you're on a break right now.
What are you so broke that you need 5 cents?
Stay as long as you want, and after that, good luck on your work, and take care. And have a good night rest after that. Why? Intrusive thoughts, wait. Is she gonna... Yeah, she gonna scan it. No, 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 don't do it. No. It is just wonderful. This literally looks like the same, what do you call it in English? Like in my last school. PI maybe, I'm not sure.
Du ska blåsa, så trycka in.
You want a car? Car for nobody! What the fuck do you think I am, rich?
Wario.
I'm looking for
My man reacts something. I mean, he was pretty patient. No, 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 no. Yeah, it was obvious. Just buy. Put your electronics away. Still, they are really expensive. Yeah, we used to do that sometimes. Just break some kind of wood on the other. I mean, another person. Have some ice. Oh. Fortunately, I never had a laptop. That's mean. Isn't the horse scared of that? Or the others? They don't really like loud sounds and sudden sounds. Yeah, I wonder what you can do in that situation if you get pulled into a jet engine. Yeah, I wonder what are the survival chances?
Jelly straws, and then try the green one.
I mean, you probably damage it and break it to an extent. Or maybe not even get sucked in at all. At the cat. Was that glass? Why, people? It is okay to put it into a electric oven and stuff like that, but not under gas. Not under flames. Oh. Yeah, a human body would definitely damage it. But I don't think it would get sucked in, the body. Because the... what are it called? The things are moving so fast that you wouldn't just... You won't go in.
I'm not even kidding, but I'm just fucking sliding down fucking hell on my ass.
Yeah, it is definitely gory. Yeah, it definitely would do more damage to human than the human. Than the human would to the jet. Yeah, definitely. Okay, that's deep. just flopped.
괜찮아요. 괜찮아.
It's like get over it. The game, I mean. Back to the start. Bah. If they don't.
Beautiful day here in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh.
I mean, he just wanted a stretch. I need that hat. Wish I had something though, something like that in school. Oh yeah, day 2 as well has that reaction, reflex, whatever you wanna call it.
We're supposed to get start, but no matter how many starts I get,
Yeah, and explain that to the principal.
everything falls apart, and I end up alone.
Yeah, take care and good luck. Don't overwork yourself. Oh, you're gonna spin it, and they just gonna speed to the infinite. I wonder if she likes frogs or not. Or toads. Have you been thinking of the Roman Empire at least once a day? Because most of us do. Yeah, that Neo had itself firm. Yeah, and I hope it was worth it.
Vanilla latte in my hands.
I expected him to bark. The dogs really like to put their heads through any kind of hole they can find. Wow. Oh no. The rat has fallen.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Why play something if you're just gonna make yourself that mad? I mean, I am one to talk, but still. You know something funny to suggest? Do you know the mistranslated history videos by Arharv? No, I haven't heard of it. I check on it after we finish some of the upcoming videos. There's not much left, so after that I'm gonna look it up and see what it is. And it is, and if it is something that I can show, I will. Mr. Catfish.
But I still need a bit of milk, full fat, which I've warmed in the microwave.
I love accents.
What the fuck?
That's right. Weird.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. I hope I can show it. Yeah, I spent a lot of hours reading Twitch guidelines and stuff, but I'm not 100% sure. But I have to see it with my eyes to decide. I think that is already dead, and they are just flipping it. They tend to do that. No, not the magazine box. Or I assume it is a magazine box. Ace, whatever. Special forces. I mean, I get that there are wheels and stuff like that, but still, that bird wouldn't be able to pull that man, so it probably has some motoristics to it.
Hi.
Sorry too, man. He's living the life.
I already know what time it is.
Please hold it. Yeah. Just wanted to say, hold it regularly. Baby, right round. Are those? Yeah, they are pebbles. Not pebbles.
Yeah.
Pebble stones. Yeah, another thing. Pandas shouldn't exist. I mean, at least not anymore. They are really stupid. They only live because we make them. Force them. Yeah, earlier I was talking about, what's the name? Treating the hot metal with liquids. That is an example.
It's been like 30 minutes. What the?
To cool them down. Oh. Look at that. Yeah, shot of milk for me, please. That is Jesus.
Yeah.
That was almost impressive.
Oh my god.
Nobody told me about an idiot.
Burn down all
God.
Holy hell. Since when did you clean that? At that point, the sound that it makes, it should be different as well. A bit more suffering than it should be. Yeah, I just lost all my social credits. Sorry, China is getting me. It is they are coming for me. I am minus 9 million social credit.
Because it's time to go beast mode.
For some reason that was pretty sad. You have a lot of grapes. if you had life. Yes, continue. We kicked it over. Okay, Man and his creations. He probably had some illness. Warhen. Yeah, it is mean, but it wasn't a lot. Yeah, I wonder. I had that moment. Bunny. Always a good thing to see a bunny. Flip. It restores humanity.
This is brand new, half made out of plastic, half made out of glass, so it doesn't shatter. I want you to toss it on the ground. If it shatters, you can have anything you want for free. That's how confident.
Pretty confident.
From this position, you're going to use your other leg to hook underneath her leg.
That's how you should do it, guys. Poor creature. Don't even know what's going on. That's just mean. Oh, this Seven Nation Army song, if I reckon. This was a really big thing when I was in elementary school. And when Battlefield 1 came out. Between the boys. No. No. Well, it was expected if you have a cat and you have a lot of things on your shelves or on top of something.
Oh, she has a hair pull in her mouth.
Oh, sorry. I was
Why? Why do they know what it means? Oh.
She was a fairy.
Bravo!
Bravo, it is. Casually puts away the toad. That was cute. Come on, Grandpa, you can do it. They won't hurt themselves. Ooh. He must like it, yeah. Or she.
I didn't want ricotta.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Okay. You failed that one. It rolled back. The transmission rolled back, okay.
Oh. Okay, this one was a lot more peaceful. They didn't jump at me.
For a moment I thought they were something else, like the big spiders. You know, their butt. I don't know what it is called in English. Head, thorax, and the third, the bottom one.
Showing off. That little microwave.
That was very wrong. Very, very wrong. Baby raccoon. This was a really interesting interaction. They almost ended his life. But... Oh! Oh. Okay. I guess. Prairie dogs are something as well. Oh.
Alright guys, we've been sleeping out here. Let's take a little... Man just slumped.
Oh, your ears. Oh! Got into it. Yeah, I think in Japan they have cats like that, and they sometimes actually nag you to do the cantingy. Is gonna be that a water? No, it's a bowl. How?
made sure my neighbors learn about this trick. It's like whenever you just put like it's the main ingredient that's inside peanut butter when you put it on top of your satellite dish.
Oh, no! Больно, реально? Ебу нахуй, еблан, ебал. Как ты нахуй, у тебя палец застрял? В бутылке, долбоёб!
O Boże!
Bora, bora, mais uma. Bora,
Thank you for pointing that out. Holy frick. I probably has been muted for like 5 minutes or more. Oh, damn it. I was blowing my nose and muted myself for that, and probably misclicked.
Completely stuck. So we called 112 or they're 911. They're gonna come get us stupid American tourists. See, there's a road.
And I've been talking about a few stuff, so that's sad. It was from the start of this video, yeah. Frick. It's probably Balaton, Lake Balaton. Judging from the color of the water and the depth. I mean, it could be anything else, but in Hungary. Oh, this is another Hungarian one. I didn't pay attention. Ah, the police car hit. I mean, police has priority. But they didn't have their sirens on, so... We're still in Hungary, huh? Well, which kind of zoo is this? We have a few. Only been to one. Just look at the state of the roads, by the way. I mean, it's not that bad. It tends to be a lot worse. Hungary getting exposed here, yeah. And now Germany. Oh! I felt that. Also heard it. I mean, think smarter. And work less. Ireland.
It's getting a bit warm for the sun.
He never took off his socks. His short socks while working and such. Never. Mm.
1, 2, 3. We have left off.
The Tupolev engine. Hey, he was alright. I'm not sure if that is balanced right.
Is it nice and spongy?
That's perfect. Oh! That's gonna remain. For a few weeks. He was pretty lucky there. But those things are pretty dangerous. Especially if there are sharp rocks, boulders, such. And such. Another curva.
Why? Why in the middle of the slope? Why would you do that? Why did you do that?
I mean, I get it, but it is money. But they kinda deserved it. That was too close for comfort. Somebody should catch her midair. Or not midair, but... I mean, France has a little bit of the Alps for themselves as well. I'm right. So that's why there are so many ski stuff. And so many mountains.
20.
Shoot! You should always check first with thick how thick the ice is. How? How? My man! Love they have a narrator as well. That is not looking good. For a moment I thought he wanted to jump over the fence. Romania. Now this seems more like Romania. Yeah, they have a lot of bears there as well, especially in Transylvania. They shoved the whole car into a van. I'm not even surprised. You got to do what you have to do. Yeah, and there, it tends to... This region tends to have a pretty big ice storms, if they happen. Or ice rain, I mean, not ice storm. Right into the mud. You go. That's awesome though. Uh-oh. You got a hole in your left wing. Some War Thunder reference there. A Bohemian friends. But why is she moaning like that? Oh, it is!
Little problem. She's just sinking, that's all? Yes. It's underwater.
At one point it will happen to everyone. Horse riding is not easy. And yeah, that is pretty dangerous because if the dogs... The dog get itself, you know, twisted in that plastic, it have drowned. Oh! We have a lot of ski stuff here. In this video, I mean.
Mann! Scheiße! Oh yeah, but...
Some revenge. Oh. That's why you have to hold it firm. The edge grinder. Kurwa mać. Yep. And I hope nobody was going to use that to fly. Yeah, this is pretty scary. That you can just encounter a bear and such. Even a wild boar can be dangerous. I mean, you can still use it, but it is not a firewood axe anymore. Yeah, boars tend to be more aggressive than bears. Bears are more cautious of humans.
Смотрите, какая пробка в сторону Жукова. Ужас. Точно такая же пробка в сторону Кальварийска.
Imagine being stuck in that one.
Кто говорил, что у меня все нормально с терпением? Вы только посмотрите, это вообще просто...
What was it filled with? Oh yeah, we tend to have those things. It is fun until you don't fall off. I mean, until you fall off.
What a great alarm that is.
What they are trying to do?
She's got the key.
Ah, they wanted to open it without the keys. I mean, you have to do something. For example, if you shut the doors on the keys and you can't get in. My father used to do something similar like that to me, but by both hands, I mean. When I was pretty little.
You good?
Oh! Just make most of it. Poor grandma. But she still got a bite, at least. was a Western spy, that tree.
Это самый супер септик, ребятки. Бля!
Септик, ребятки. Yeah, some people can't handle guns. Just go for a kiss. It was satisfying how it collapsed. Oh frick. Always the phones. Yeah, the Swiss language too is pretty interesting. It's the mix of Italian, German and French, basically. I mean, just look at the how you call that? The culture map, a culture map, basically. Yeah. Look at the culture map. There's a fourth Romance language in Switzerland that is closely related to Romanian. Oh, I don't remember. I don't remember seeing that.
Do I get someone?
No, you had too much. It's even worse when the bathroom floor is checkered, black and white. That is just a nightmare then if you're under the influence of alcohol. What else do you expect in Finland? This looks like a heavily modified vehicle, car.
Ёб твою мать!
People always just place faceplant into those stuff. No matter what.
Helmut, Karu sitzt pas.
Oh. That could have been very bad. I assume it was broken to an extent. Scotland. No, no, no. And at that point you barely can do anything to stop it. Maybe a sharp turn into the other direction. Maybe that, but it depends on your reaction time, I guess. Why do people forget the gas thingy in their car? Always. The pump. Was it open beforehand? Yeah, it was. I don't know which employee left it like that, but that is a safety hazard. Oh, these are the first bikes in that style. The big and one big and really small wheel. We are going to more city-states. Oh, I mean, they probably can buy another one. People live pretty good in these type of countries. I guess Poseidon is angry. That looks really bad, yep. Always the rat. Ew. I'm not surprised they're still pastoring and stuff like that in Albania and on the Balkans. At least you haven't poked your eyes out. I'm getting sleepy here. Rail Army videos are not that impulsive, I would say. Well, soon it's gonna end anyway. Well, I love to ride those things.
What's the longest place name in Europe?
But it always almost ended in
The
a
longest
vomit.
place name in Europe
I
is the
threw up.
Welsh town of Llynfairpwllgwyngyl, Godrich, Werntropolantis, It's the longest town
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
Norway.
I heard of
There is
this.
a hill in New Zealand whose name is longer.
Okay, let me make disappear this for a moment and let's see about that Cynthia has suggested earlier. Let me find it. Oh, can't find it for some reason. This, okay. Okay, let's see what kind of videos are these. I'm gonna mute the for you know, I'm still not sure if I can show these or not. Yeah, I already found it, thank you. What kind of videos are these, by the way? I'm just gonna open one fast and see for myself. I'm gonna do a more historical one, I think. What? I see. Well, let's watch and see how it will turn out. Okay. Well. No, okay. It is already inaccurate. Thank you for telling me. I tend to forget these. Okay, let's start over.
This was the result. June 28, 1914. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the throne of Austria-Hungary. Gavrilo, Princess of Bosnia, wife of Prince Hornberg of Sarajevo. Assassination of Safir.
It was Princess, I think.
During the war between Germany and Serbia, Russia asked for the help of Austria-Hungary, support from the German government. He was sent to Serbia, but refused.
He. And who is he? Who is the he?
Forced to fight against Austria. Invite Austria.
One-man army, I guess.
Please, they want to. Willie and Nikki Kaiser named Prince William II, Prince of Germany, and Nicole, the second Prince of Germany. Russia. August 2nd, Light
Everyone is the second prince.
Attacked the Germans. August 3rd, the Germans Light Sambor attacked the Germans. August 3rd, the Germans invaded Belgium and besieged France. German pancakes. August 7th.
Yeah, why
Germany
not? We need
defeated
that.
Britain and France with 5 armies in the last war.
Who doesn't love pancakes?
August 8th. Black is the symbol of the German war. August 9th. This war? Yes.
Well,
August
the
17th.
No Man's Land were pretty
Supporters
grey.
of his work are working hard to find the original text of this statement. It's kind of meta, don't you think? How does it know? August 21st. He hardly fought in Charleroi. Also on August 21st, Aldrin Bynum struggled. August 26th, understand. August 29th, the Battle of St. John was a united war, a black war.
A
Also
black
August
war.
29th, the first Mafia War. Germany invaded Samoa and occupied New Zealand. It doesn't matter. Oh my god. September 3rd.
Yeah, it is. It does
died
not matter.
Battle of Lava. In
What is
Austria.
What is New Zealand anyway?
September 6th.
You know.
Grass feet. September 9th. He decided to attack Theobald von Bateman Hollweger. September 11th. The cost of war. October 10th. Fred's battle. October
Fred's
12th.
battle.
First Masonic War. And then on October 13th. Endless war. October 18th.
Yeah, I guess.
There is no war in West Africa. November 6th.
Very
the
informative.
British and
True
Indians
information
live
here,
in
yeah.
the mountains.
No
December
misinformation
8th,
spread
the
at all.
Falklands Navy has taken over the destroyer Vaughan. 5 is good. It's a pretty
Yeah,
good
5
number.
is good,
It's
yeah.
in the top 10 best numbers between 1 and 10. December 14th, Iranian
I would say 3
War.
to be honest, but
Turks defended the town of Shatur on the Iranian border near the Caucasus Bridge, but after Land's victory,
Caucasus
they
Bridge.
left. December 18th, Finger Attack. December 24th to the 25th, German and British soldiers secretly destroyed the Nativity for France.
Nativity.
January 18th, Japan is
I get
opposed to China's neutrality. He died in battle. This is the second time he's died now. January 19th.
He is
Battle
probably
of
immortal.
Hartmann's Villikov. This is the end game. January 24th, the
The end
Chilling
game.
Boy Rebellion was led by John Chillingboy.
Chilling boy.
He's just chilling. He's just chilling. Some more misinformation. January 28th, when the Ottoman Empire captured the Suez Canal, it did not capture the Suez Canal. January
At least it got the
31st,
names
Germany
correct.
was the first country to use chemical weapons in the Bolivian War. February 19th,
Poor
Britons
Bolivia.
and Gauls invaded the Hellespont.
Getting
The
mustard
Battle of
gassed.
Callipolis begins. March 10th, Great Britain fell and the Second Church War began. April 28th, the first criticism of the military organization
The East
was
and the West
successfully
Church.
rejected. No thanks, no criticism here. April 29th, the Green War. May 15th, fishing. That's where I'm going fishing, boys. June 29th, this is war. There's been quite a few wars, but this is war now. July 18th, the capuchin bush is native to Italy. August 19th, Augustus fought on Mount Aquina. September 5th, Zimmerwald, member of the Swiss opposition. in
I
the
would need some
European
whiskey for this.
September 25th, Battle of Hohenzollern Abbey in Los Angeles. November 10th, the
Hohenzollern
Chinese
Abbey.
captured Syracuse and all the British troops in the city. December 6th, shipping to Costa Rica at the lowest prices. They always have to sneak little ads in there. December 18th, the capture of Gallipoli was a major victory for the Ottoman Empire and the Entente powers. Everyone's a winner. January 21st, I will give you the first step of the cycle. March 8th, dagger battle.
What is the
Kurt's
second and the
escape
third?
attempt fails. March 14th,
Wait, what?
dagger battle. Kurt's escape attempt fails. March 14th, 16 newspapers were published. Declare war on robots in the dark. May 18th, the
That is
Persians
pretty
enter
random.
Mesopotamia from Russia, but it's too late. It's over. June 8th, the Austro-Hungarian cargo ship Prince Umberto sank in the Adriatic Sea off Italy.
Yeah,
It
cargo
was
ship.
the bloodiest war in history. 1,900 people died. July, War for Peace. Fresh he law, July 3rd, he married in Great Britain. Photographed by Albertus Vocius Ridge of the Battle
This main
of
character just slaps.
He remarried. So who was he married to before? Was he married to
He
she
died
before?
twice.
July 30th,
He even got married
German soldiers
in Great
attacked the
Britain.
German bomb factory and destroyed the Black Jersey bomb. August 3rd, the Roman Wars ended
Yeah, you were
with
right.
the defeat of the Ottomans and the British. August 6th, Battle
How did
of
the Romans came
Battle of
into the
Boys,
picture?
the river. August 27th, Romania is at war with its allies. His army was defeated within a week. This is the week he timeline, I'm pretty sure. September 7th, a bit of a fight.
So he is Romanian?
September 12th, he also built a church and a school in Thessaloniki. September 14th, World War 7.
Oh,
September
okay.
29th,
We are moving
Flanders
fast.
defeated the Romans in Latin. October
Oh.
14th, struggle with drugs. December 7th, Prime Minister Lloyd George urged the government to do more. He
Yeah, they should do
received a
more,
military commission
actually.
from Mayor Maurice Hines and built new buildings outside of the park. Prime Minister.
You need some
December
Heinz
18th,
ketchup.
The Battle of Verdun was won by both sides. Everyone's a win in this war. I like it. December
Thank you for the follow,
23rd to
Astral Eve.
29th, the Christmas War. This is when he started
Evie.
to make a name for himself, really. December 30th,
Hope you're gonna enjoy this.
of Russian actor Grigory Putin.
100% true information
January 9th,
about our
the
history.
British War of Independence drove the Ottoman Empire from the Sinai Peninsula. March 12th, yesterday, 50 Zenemskys were killed in Petrograd Square. Russian forces
Petrograd Square.
denied firing on the rebels. Council of the Soviet Union Street. March 14th, the
Soviet Union
relationship
Street,
between
okay.
China and Germany is growing day by day. He loves. March 15th, Michael
Not Union of the
led
Soviet
an
States, no.
established kingdom.
Soviet Streets.
March 16th, in April, on Lenin Street. Soviet Union Street and Lenin Street. I can see where they get the names from now. April the 22nd.
What matters is that
to
you are
May
already
8th,
here.
World War II. April 28th.
And I hope you're gonna enjoy
beginning
this.
Of World War II Phase 2. And then on April 29th, World War III. May the 3rd.
I
War
appreciate
in Saudi Arabia
everyone
2,
being here.
The long-awaited sequel. May 5th.
The war in
US
Saudi
bombing
Arabia
Saudi
2.
Arabia 2. The long-awaited sequel. May 5th. US
Some
Prime
Muslim
Minister Billy
droids,
Hughes won
B1s.
the federal election. June 12th. Constantine I, King of Greece, expressed remorse. It was such a big event that it had to be written down. June 13th. London's first successful Gotta gift scam. July 1st. Kerensky forgot something important. This was the last Russian battle. July 22nd. The
Yeah,
Thai
he-
media
he
reported
kinda
the
forgot his
German
operation.
Austro-Hungarian war. This is a war? August
If I remember
20th.
correctly.
Some fought hard at Verdun. The other guys were just lazy, okay? September 5th. Seidler's tour of Fiji was hijacked by the French captain.
Saudi Arabia War
got
2
up.
Electric
This is
Boogaloo.
called karma. September 26th. Combat in the polygonal forest. October 5th. The ship Fortune landed on Easter Island. Some casinos hate it. October 15th. Beat the king at work. A rock boy. November 14th. Fight in the jungle.
It's all coming back.
So that was the time when The Rock
November
was
17th.
born. I
the
see.
11th for the 12th, 2018. British troops have arrived in Jerusalem. Again, I keep missing all these important events. Crazy hero here. December 11th. King Allenby sent British and Indian troops to Jerusalem. He was born 300 years ago in the Ottoman Empire. So this is given age of he is
Okay,
300
the healer
years
is getting
plus.
thicker and thicker.
February.
Apparently
Hi,
he's
Jordan.
actually mortal.
February 19th.
Not just because he
Battle
survives,
of Jericho. Jericho arrested in England.
but because of his
March 2nd,
age.
Kiwis and military Kiwis in Germany.
Not
Is
aging,
that
I
like
mean.
the little birds or the fruit? March 4th. This is Kansas. Albert Herschel is said to
This
be
is
the
Kansas.
first Spanish killed at Fort
Aye.
Funston. It's not
I
so
can't
fun anymore.
add much to
March
this video,
24th.
but it is funny.
Batum's first battle was Operation Michael. March 26th. Michael
Because it's just
Reviere's
all over the
resurrection.
place.
March 28th. Michael's return. He's back, boys. April
Return
7th.
of the King.
First result of the second part of Georgette's Heart were disappointing. More on that later. April 18th. War done
Stay tuned
as
for
part
the
of
update.
Operation George. The 21st of April.
Back with the Abrams.
Posted by Red Baron
Good.
on VoxMM. It was the World War I social media at the time, VoxMM. May 14th,
I assume that's a
in Chelyabinsk
title
camp,
of another
a
video.
Hungarian prisoner married
I'll
a
check
woman
on it.
from East Czechoslovakia. Trotsky ordered the Czechoslovak
After this.
army to attack and capture the city, but the transshipment failed. May 24th.
Oh, wait. History of the entire
occupied
world.
the Armenian people.
I think I saw that one. I just realized now.
June 23rd, British and French troops landed in the northern Russian city of Murmansk.
We will see.
The Allies entered the Russian Civil War on Europe's side. July 4th, the match was over. You missed it. July 15th, after the Battle of Matrona.
Yeah, I get that, but I don't have much to add to it. If I do, I do it.
Same rights in Freetown and Boston. August 8th, 100 Years' War in the West. August 9th, Temple of War.
That was a few centuries earlier.
September 18th, during the Third War with Iran, Bulgaria was annexed by Great Britain and Varda by Greece. September 19th, Jean loses her fight with Sharon.
The big Karen fight.
Jean versus Sharon. October 4th, German President Woodrow was asked to train with the USS Wilson. The Germans took all the gardens and gave it to the government. November,
he probably is a good
I haven't studied
Jean
the
partner.
Wall since the conquest of Spain.
It's,
then the news broke.
I don't know
November 1st,
how many thousands of still.
Pre-Mouse Algon tomb. November 9th,
Hasn't done,
Germany
I mean.
2. Conquered the Emperor William. Project status. November 10th. 6 years ago, an agreement was signed with Germany. The race will
Very
end
important
November.
history lore. Yeah.
November 12th. Connie. A state declares itself a state. November 27th.
Can you quote?
German army withdrew from the Belgian army. I don't want to know what was going on there. 1919. To January 25th. Make ideas, decisions to create a global community. Please. November 10th.
Somebody was thinking.
Was received at Buckingham Palace by George V on the evening of December 10th and visited Buckingham Palace for the first time on November 11th.
I wonder what will become of him at the end.
I'll be back.
He will be back. Next time he's gonna be a literal god. Now, let me turn this off and search for that video. Okay, here it is. Yeah, this is a pretty famous video. But we're gonna watch it anyway, because it is really good. Okay, audio is that.
Hi, you're on a
Yep,
rock, floating in space.
it's
Pretty
working,
cool, huh?
everything is
Oh,
working,
it's
okay.
water. Fuck it, actually most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad. I miss you.
I assume I can use his
A long
content.
time ago, actually never, and also now, nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right? Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere you don't need a where. You don't even need a when. That's how every it gets.
You guys are getting blinded, I see.
Forget this. I want to be something. Go somewhere. Do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And
Yeah,
know
I
it's
see.
possible because
So it shouldn't be a problem then.
it happened. I just don't know when to start. And that's exactly where it started. Oh, I paused it. I think there's a universe now. What's it made of? Quarks and stuff. Ah, that's a thing.
I'm gonna add more
In a
volume
place.
to this.
Don't like it? Try a new place. At a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about a jillion degrees. Great news, the quarks are now happily married in groups of 3, called a proton or a neutron. And there's something else flying around too that wants to join in but can't because it's still too...
But what funny,
Great news, the protons
funny
and
part
neutrons are
of
now
this
happily
that
married
it is
to each
actually
other.
teaching
Doubled up. Great
things.
news, the electrons have now joined in. Congratulations, the world is now a bunch of gas in space. But it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together.
But in a more
And it's
fun
getting
way.
closer together. It's a star. New shit just got made.
Of course,
some
if
stars
you
burn
get
out and
it.
die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some
Only
brand new,
then.
way crazier shit. Which allows newer, more interesting stars to be made and then die and explode into So now stars have cool stuff around them, like rocks, ice, and
Cool
funny
stuff around
clouds,
them.
which can make some very interesting things. Like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. Holy shit, we just got hit with another ball of flaming
And that's
rocks.
how the moon became.
Mess, which is Weather update, it's raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks might have had water inside them and now there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update, it's raining. Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert. That's land. There's life in the ocean. What? Something's alive in the ocean. Oh cool, like a plant or an animal? No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup, which is being served hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah, and it can do that.
Yeah, that's why we can still find some.
Telling it how to build another
still
one of
find
so
some
that's pretty nifty, I would say. Tired of living at the bottom of the
microorganisms,
ocean? Now you can eat
some space stuff.
Using a revolutionary technique, you can convert sunlight into food. Side effect, now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. Then the Earth might have been a snowball for a while, maybe even a couple of times. It's a sponge, it's a plant, it's a worm and some other types of weird strange water bugs and strange fish. It's the Cambrian explosion. Wow, that's animals and stuff. But we're still in the ocean. Hey, can we go on land? No. Why? The sun
is a dead laser.
Oh, okay.
I remember this part.
Now the animals can go on land. Come on, animals, let's go on land. Nope, can't walk yet. And there's no food yet, so I don't care. Okay, will you learn to walk if there's plants up here?
We have
Maybe
grass
insects
now.
and bugs and fish. Okay, so I can go on land, but I have to go back in the water to have babies. Learn to use an egg.
I was already doing that.
Use a stronger egg. Put water in it. Have a baby on land in an egg.
Yeah,
water
basically.
is in the egg. Baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg. Works for me. Bye-bye, ocean. And now everything's huge, including bugs. Want to see a map of the land? Sure. Oh fuck, now everything's dead.
Pangaea,
Just kidding,
Pangaea,
we're the survivors. Keep your eye
Pangaea.
on this one because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah, it broke apart, don't worry about it, it does that all the time. Here comes a meteor. And the dinosaurs are gone. It's mammal time, here come the mammals. Look
They've
at those
gone
breasts.
poof.
Now they're gonna dominate the world, and one of them just learned how to grab stuff and walk. No, like, walk like that, and grab stuff at the same time. And bang rocks together.
Wow.
And make pointed rocks. Ouch. And set things on fire. Youch. And make crazy sounds with their voice. Knirsch, which can mean different things. That's a human person. And now they're everywhere. Almost. Ice Age. What? You can walk over here? Cool. Not anymore. Well, I guess we're stuck here now. Let's review. There's people on the planet. And they're chasing their food. Fuck it. Time to plant some grass. Look at this. I control the food now. Now everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great.
This is
I wonder if
pretty
anyone else is
important.
doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything? Use metal. It's underground. Better farming was just invented in a sweet dank valley right in between these two rivers, and the animals are helping. Guess what happens next? More food, and more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales. And now you need houses for people to live in and people to make the houses. And now there's more people and they invent things.
That's
which makes things
civilization
better,
for
and more
you.
people come and there's more farming and more people to make more things for more people. And now there's business, money, writing, laws, power. Society. Coming soon to a dank river valley near you. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal? Introducing bronze, made with special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what?
I wonder where did they get it
Meanwhile,
from?
out in the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also, China! And did I mention Indus River Valley Civilization?
Guys, China have been invented.
The Middle East is getting more complicated. Maybe because it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock, or clop clop. It's the people with the horses. And they made an empire. And then everyone else copied their horses. Greeks! Ah look, it must be the Greeks. Or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley civilization. They're gone. Guess who's not gone? China.
Massanian.
Rivals in India. Maybe it's those horse people I was talking about. Or their cousins or something. And they wrote some hymns and mantras and stuff. You could make a religion out of this. There's the Bronze Age collapse. Now the Phoenicians can get down to business. Also, can we switch to a metal?
You can make a religion out of
Look who
everything.
came back to Israel. It's the 12 tribes of Israel. And they believe in God. Just one, though. He's got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge heads. Must be the Olmecs. The
10-step
Phoenicians make some
program.
colonies. The Greeks copy their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's the Babylonian Median. It's the Persian Empire.
Yeah, it was basically like that.
That's big. Ah, the Buddha
Always
was just
under
enlightened.
new
Who's the
management.
Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for so long that he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this. Oops, China just broke, but while it was breaking, Confucius was
China always breaks. There's
figuring out how to have good morals. Ah,
They
the Greeks
always-
just had the idea of thinking about stuff.
no matter
And
what
right over
part
here,
of history
Alexander just had the idea of
you are at,
conquering the
they
entire
gonna
Persian Empire.
break.
It's a great idea. He was great. And now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the gang will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says, get the hell out of here. Will you get the hell out of here if I give you 500 elephants? Okay, thanks, bye.
Time to conquer all of India. Or most of India.
Yeah,
What
most
about this
of.
part? That's the Tamil Kings. No one conquers the Tamil Kings. Who are the Tamil Kings?
Merchants probably. And they've got spices.
Who would like to buy the spices? Me, said the Arabians, swiftly buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China
Yeah.
put itself back together again, with good morals as their main philosophy. Actually, they have 3 main philosophies. Out here, the horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city. Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified kingdoms. Greekification overload. Bye, said the Parthians. Bye, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans, eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for invading our homeland, said
Basically.
the Jews, who were starting to get tired of people invading their homeland. Hi, everything's great, said some guy who seems to be getting very popular and is then arrested and killed for being too popular, which only makes him more popular. You can
Let's
make a
make a
religion out of
religion.
this. Want silk? Now you can buy it from China. They just made a
The Silk Road.
Or you can get their own water. Sick, new trade routes, said India, accidentally spreading their religion to the entire southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together.
China's home again. Then it broke again.
Still can't cross the Sahara Desert? Try camels.
Hell yeah, now we got business.
Said the Ghana Empire, selling lots of gold and slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire.
Don't break China's speedrun, yeah.
No. Actually,
That is a
okay,
hard
sure,
job.
said Constantine, moving the capital way over here to be closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall.
It's the golden
It definitely won't fall.
There's
Just
the
gonna
Gupta Empire,
separate.
not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra. The first. Guess who's in Rome?
Barbarians.
What's a barbarian? Non-Romans, said the Romans, being invaded by non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire.
Yeah, it can be anything
Actually,
that is
just
not
half of it.
Roman.
The other half is just fine, but it's not in Rome
German,
anymore, so let's
Slavs,
give it a new name.
etc. Gauls.
Oh, and here's a huge city, population everyone. The Gok Turks have taken over the entire Eurasian steppe. Great job, Gok Turks. How's India? Broken. How's China?
Back together.
How's those trading kingdoms?
It is not broken yet.
More of them.
Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom, it's the Sunrise Kingdom. Deep in the Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, the real God whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he goes down to the cube where everyone worships gods, and he tells them their gods are all fake. And everyone got so mad at him that he had to leave town and go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe conquer the world as well. The Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus there's
New kingdoms all over Europe.
I wonder if there's room for Moors. Here's all the wisdom. In a house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom. Just in time for the
Islamic Golden Age.
Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell
Yeah,
it
but
and
that was
become the
pretty
Swahili on the
important
Swahili coast, said the Swahili on the
globally
Swahili coast.
to-
Remember this tiny
I mean,
space you
globally
have to
for
go through to
humanity
get from
to
here to there? Someone
improve.
owns that now. Want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere? The Franks have the biggest kingdom in Europe, and the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you're the new Roman emperor, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire. Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called
Yep.
France and not France. The Northerners, or just Norse if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north, from the north to the northern north, and they find some land, 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly. They also invade some other places and get called many names.
They did a
such as
little
Vikings.
trolling.
There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy
Kill
Roman
Muscovite
Empire.
Kingdom.
It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New kingdoms.
Christianize all the kingdoms.
Which brand would you like? Mine's better. Mine's better. Mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird. It's a plane.
It's the Seljuk Turks.
Said the Byzantine Empire, who's getting so small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of the Seljuks? Maybe take back the Holy Land on the way? Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade.
Crusade.
They did
Yeah,
many
how to
crusades, some of
convince
which almost
the
didn't fail.
Catholic
At
Europe.
least the Italians got some sweet trade deals. Goodbye,
Let's do a
Mayans.
crusade.
Hello, Toltecs.
Goodbye, Toltecs.
Hello, Mississippi.
Look at those mounds. There's the Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town in a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here. Where? Here. And Pagan is there. Vietnam unconquered itself. Korea just became itself. And Japan is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China just invented bombs and typing. And the Mongols just invaded most of the universe. Nice going, Genghis. I bet
Yeah,
that will
most of the
last a
universe.
long time. Some of the Islamic Turks were unaffected by the Mongol invasions because they were busy invading India. Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time. I just found out where
Always
the Swahili
Tonga
gets all their
time.
gold. Look at this Chad. Means lake. There's an empire there, right in the middle of it. The king of Mali is so rich he's going on tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's rich, everyone said. The Christians are doing a great job
and freaking
reconquering
up
Iberia, which will soon be called Spain and not
inflation.
Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in later to see if you're still Christian when you least expect. Whoops, half of Europe just died. China's back, yay! Hey, come here, time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all the islands. It's the Mahajapit, Majahapit, Mapajahit, Mahapajit, Mapajahit, Majapahit?
Majapahit.
Oh,
Yes.
Italy's really rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and the ancient classics. It's kind of like a rebirth. Here's a printer, let's make books. So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade.
They're gonna
What?
get that
That's
later
bullshit,
on.
said Portugal, spiceless.
Well, I guess we'll have to find another way to India.
Wait, said Christopher Columbus, probably smoking crack. If the world is round, let's go this way to India. No, don't worry, we already got this, said Portugal. So Chris goes to Spain. Hey, Spain, want to hire me to find India by going around back of the world? No, please, no, please, no, please.
Yes, no,
Okay.
yes.
So he sails into the ocean and discovers more ocean, and then discovers the Indies and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. Aztec and
Cuba
Inca
is
empires
Japan.
are off to a
And
great
that's
start.
Cuba,
I
the
wonder if they know
Caribbean.
that Europe just discovered their continent. The Habsburgs are marrying into so many royal families they might have to start marrying each other. Move over, Lithuania.
And
Here
they
comes
definitely
Moscow.
did.
Ivan wants to make Russia great again. Move over, Timurids. Maybe go invade India or
They had
something.
some really
Persia
good
just made
genes, you know.
Persian again. Let's make it the other kind of Islam. The one where we thought the first guy should have been the other guy. Hey, Christians, do you sin? Now you can buy your way out of hell. That's bullshit. This whole thing is bullshit. That's a scam. Fuck the church. Here's 95 Reasons Why, said Martin Luther in his new book, which might have accidentally started the Protestant Reformation. You know what would be magnificent, said Suleiman wearing an onion hat?
Yeah.
What if the Ottoman Empire was really big, which it is now? What if Russia was big, said
It
Ivan,
set
trying not to be terrible? Portugal had a
It set a flame.
dream
I
that
mean,
they controlled
it set
the entire
Europe
Indian
aflame.
Ocean, including the spice trade. And then that dream was
Reformation.
real. And Spain
A
realized
little
that this
bit.
is not India, but they pillaged it anyway. Damn, said England and France. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Then the Dutch revolt and all the hipsters moved to Amsterdam. Damn, said Amsterdam. We gotta start pillaging some stuff. Question 1, can you get to India through North America? No, but at least there's beaver. Question 2, steal the spice trade. That's not a
Beaver.
question, but the Dutch did it anyway. Guess where all the sugar's made? In Brazil. Stolen. In the Caribbean. And it's so goddamn profitable you might forget to not do slavery. The next thing on Russia's to-do list is to get bigger. Britain and France are having a friendly discussion about who should control the entire world. More specifically,
Yeah, get
why.
that
And it
unwanted
escalates
land
into a
that
7-year
nobody
discussion,
wants.
giving Prussia a chance to show Austria who's boss. But what about Britain and France? Did they figure out who's boss? Yes, they did. It's Britain. Guess who's broke? Also Britain. So they start taxing the hell out of America. Fuck you, says America, declaring their independence and fighting for it. And France helps them win. Now France is broke. And Britain will have to send their prisoners to a different continent. Wait, if France is broke, why do the king
Yeah.
and queen still wear such
Sending
fancy
them down
dresses?
under.
Let's overthrow the palace and cut all their heads off, said Robespierre, cutting everybody's head off until someone eventually got mad and cut his head off. You could make a No, don't. Haiti is starting to like the idea of a revolution, especially the
Don't
slaves
make a
who free
religion out
themselves
of
by
that,
killing their
yeah.
masters. Why didn't we think of this before? Wait, who's in charge of France now? Said Napoleon, trying to take over Europe. Luckily, they banished him to an island.
But he came back.
Luckily, they
It doesn't
banished him
matter,
to
he
another
came
island. There goes Latin America, becoming independent in the Latin American Wars of
They conquered
Independence.
half of
Britain just
Europe.
figured out how to turn steam
Most
into
of-
power, so now they can make
Many different types of machines and factories with machines in them so they can make a lot of products real fast.
Then they invent some trains and conquer India and maybe put some trains there. Hey, China, said Britain, buy stuff from us. Nah, dude, we already got everything, says China. So Britain tried to get them addicted to opium, which worked actually. But then China made it illegal and dumped it all into the sea. So Britain threw a hissy fit and made them open up 5 cities and give them an island. Britain and Russia are playing a game where they try to stop each other from conquering Afghanistan. Also, the
Sultan of Oman lives in Zanzibar now.
That's just where he lives. India just had a revolution.
Why
They
not?
would like to govern themselves now. Nope, said Britain, governing them even harder than before.
Technology is about to go crazy.
The United States finally figured out whether slavery is good or bad. It's bad, they decided. And then they continued manifesting their destiny, which is to kill the rest of the natives and take their land and maybe kick out the Mexicans too. I know, let's rape
Oof.
Africa, said Europe, scrambling to see who could rape it the fastest. They never got India. Britain and France are still hungry. They never got Thailand. The United States ran out of destiny to manifest, so they're looking for more.
Hawaii, Cuba.
Wait, Spain
Manifest
controls
destiny.
Cuba. Well, blame something on them and go to war. What should we blame on Spain? Let's blame the Maine on Spain. So they blame the Maine on Spain. Now we're in business. To celebrate, they kick Panama out of Panama and make a canal, connecting the 2 oceans. Britain just found oil in the Middle East. It makes cars go. China is so tired of being bossed around that they delete their old government and make a new, stronger government, which is accidentally weaker and controlled by a guy from the previous government. Europe hasn't had a war since the last war, so they start World War I. Look at those guns.
Change of
It's gonna
cover,
be a great
basically.
war. So great we won't need a second one. After it's over, they blame Germany. Russia went on strike and the workers overthrew the government. Now everyone's paycheck is the same.
Communism in the Soviet Union.
The Arabs revolt and
Yeah, World War
now
I
the
just
Ottoman Empire's
freaked
gone, so
up
we
the
can
whole
get
world.
Jewish people a place
Mainly
to
Europe.
live.
Hopefully the Arabs won't mind. Let's cut
And
the cake, said
started
Sykes
even
and Picot,
worse
carving
things
up the
than
remains
before.
of the not-so-Ottoman anymore empire.
Except turkey, turkey makes a brand new turkey.
And then the
Because they
Saudis
made
conquer Arabia. It just
really
seemed like
bad
the right thing to do. Hello?
peace
Yes, it's the
treaties.
1920s calling. Let's get in the car and drive to a party and listen to jazz on the radio and go to the movies. The economy's great and it'll probably be great forever. Just kidding. Germany's back featuring Hitler, the angry mustache model, and he's mad at the Jews for existing. Japan is finally conquering the East, and they're so excited they raped Nanking way too hard. They should probably just deny it. Hitler's out of control, so the international community tackles him and tries to explain why killing all the Jews is a bad idea, but he kills himself before they could explain it to him.
That's World War II.
Bonus round, Pacific Showdown. United States versus Japan. Fight!
There's a pretty big trump card there.
Finish it. Let's unite all the nations and have some world peace. Seems legit. Hi, I'm Gandhi, and if Britain doesn't get the hell out of India, I'm going to starve myself in public. Wow, that worked. Bonus, now
And they
there's
left.
Pakistan. Actually, 2 Pakistans. One of them could be Bangladesh later. The Jews and the Arabs finally figured out which one of them should live in the Holy Land. Me, they both said at the same time. Let's divide up the land so everyone's happy.
Psych, they both get angrier.
Look out, China. There's a new China in China. What's on the menu? Communism. No thanks, said the other China, escaping to an island. I wonder which one is the real China. There's the Korean War, Korea versus Korea. Nobody wins, then it's on pause forever. Let's meet the sponsors. Oh, it's the 2 global superpowers. They're having a friendly debate over which economic system is good and which one is an evil virus of Satan. And they both have atom bombs. Fight! Wait, no, that will be the end of the world. Let's just keep it cool and spy on each other instead. And make sure we have enough atom bombs. I'll race you to space.
I mean, they
Now let's
managed
make some
pretty
more
good.
countries fight themselves. Europe is tired of pillaging
They-
other continents, and the continents they were pillaging are tired of being pillaged. So
There
here's a
were
new map.
several
New countries.
times
Now you
when
can't tell who they're
World
being
War
pillaged by.
III could
The
have
United States
happened
finally
easily, but
decided
they
whether
eased the
racism was good or
tensions.
bad. They decided it's bad, and the world
Working
agrees. South
together.
Africa might need another minute to think about it. Let's check the world population. Whoa. Okay. Technology's better too, that might keep happening. The Soviet Union decides to relax a little and accidentally falls apart. Europe makes a union, so now they can all use the same money, except Britain because they don't feel like it. Let's check the mail. Surprise, it's on the computer. Whoops, someone just attacked America. I bet they'll remember that. Phone call. Surprise, it's in your pocket. Want to learn everything? Surprise, it's on the computer. Now your phone's a computer, which is in your pocket. Whoops, the economy just crashed. Don't worry, the big banks won't fail because they're not supposed to. Surprise, flying robots.
Yeah, they're not
Bombs.
supposed to, but they
To brain.
still will.
Some people have no friends. Some people have no food. The globe is warming.
And the ocean is full of plastic.
Let's save the planet, said everybody, not knowing how. Let's invent a thing inventor, said the thing inventor
6 years
after being
ago.
invented by a thing inventor. That's pretty cool. By the way, where the hell are we?
Okay. That was pretty good. Now, what should be the next one? I mean, he has more videos of this kind. Should we watch World War II oversimplified? Wait, I see. Oversimplified is good. Well, not sure which one should we do first. I mean, the Battlefield cover would be pretty short compared to the others. Although it is really different from everything that we've done today. Let me just get it. Okay. This is the older one? Yes, it is the older one. Okay. Oh. Like this, okay. Let's start with this, because why not? And after that we're gonna watch oversimplified part 1 and part 2. Okay, the sound is alright. Yeah, it is an amazing cover. I tend to listen to it a lot back in the days, a few years ago, more like. I love Battlefield in general, so this is his name. Go and subscribe on him. He really deserves it. Their whole team. They just do really amazing stuff. And they do a lot of research. I think we are starting with German, I'm not sure. Yeah, it is. Hearing all the different languages, and they blend together so good. Yeah, we are starting in German, yeah. It's so smooth. Yeah, same goes here as well. I really like German cover for it as well. Not sure which version you are talking about, but the one that I listened to was pretty good. It's just so good. They put so much time and effort into this to sound right and pronounce things actually how you have to. For the Hungarian one, I can confirm they are talking like a fluent person. It's really good. Yeah, and it is a good detail that they highlight the countries and regions. It just shows how beautiful languages are all around the world. You can confirm for the German one as well. They sound so fluent in every language they use. Yes, they do. Very much. I wish I knew a lot of language to a decent extent, at least. I mean, for Russian and German, I would really like to know it as fluently as possible. Okay, that was pretty good. Now back to the original
was made possible by Skillshare.
type of stuff.
Churchill was a man with many talents.
There's actually a third version of this cover that combines both of the versions into one. Yeah, I saw the other one.
Enthusiast, and he had an unpublished manuscript about aliens. Clearly, he was a man with an insatiable thirst for knowledge. Maybe he could have loaded up his computer and logged onto Skillshare, an online learning community with more than 19,000 classes in design, business, technology, and more. Perhaps he was considering a side career in fashion, but didn't know where to start. On Skillshare, he would find courses in fashion design and garment construction. Or if he wanted to learn app design, improve his photography, or just how to make a really good quesadilla, he would have found courses for all of these and more on Skillshare. Skillshare gives you access to high-quality classes taught by genuine experts working in their field. I work heavily with animation, and I was genuinely blown away by the number of really useful courses available to me, like this class full of tips and tricks for creating vector art, or this one for creating character walk cycles. For an annual subscription, Skillshare is under $10 a month. And if you'd like to try it out first, then I've got a deal just for oversimplified viewers. The first 1,000 people to use this link, which can be found in the description, will get their first 2 months of Skillshare for just 99 cents. Be sure to try it out using the link in the description and learn something new today. Now, without further ado, it's 1902. A young man by the name of Benito Mussolini moves from Italy to Switzerland to avoid military service. He gets big into socialism, working for trade unions, writing for socialist newspapers, advocating a violent overthrow of European monarchies, the whole shebang. This gets him in a bit of trouble with the Swiss police. So he gets arrested, sent back to Italy, set free, returns to Switzerland, is arrested again, goes back to Italy again, completes his military service after previously avoiding it, and then after a brief stint as an elementary school teacher, he finally returns to work as an avid socialist.
He was a teacher
His
at one
speeches
point.
and journalistic abilities made him famous among Italian socialists. He was anti-war, so when Italy colonized Libya in 1910, he rioted and got arrested. Then World War I came along, and once again he protested Italy's involvement. But then he thought, wait a minute, this war could bring about the social climate needed to overthrow European monarchies and bring about the socialist revolution everywhere. And suddenly he was pro-war, but his fellow socialists didn't like his new pro-war stance, so they kicked him out of the party. So then he said, you know what? I'm done with socialism. We need something new, not based on class divisions tearing us apart, but based on unity through nationality. We'll conquer the Mediterranean and reunite all Italian peoples just like the days of the Roman Empire. I'll call it fascismo, and it will guide the Italian nation to greatness.
It's basically the combination of left and right.
Let's go with
far left, far right.
Bold.
He was bold.
Italy had been on the winner's side in World War I, and they hoped they were going to get a lot out of it, but in the end, they only got a little, and they felt cheated. On top of that, a bad economy and weak governments meant that the Italian people were a little unhappy. So when Mussolini came along and said that he could fix everything, his fascist movement gained a lot of support. In 1922, he went to the king and said, make me prime minister, or I'll make me prime minister. And the king said, you and what army? This army. Fair enough. Then he went about establishing a dictatorship with himself at its center. Europe had its first fascist dictator. Next up, Germany. Germany had been on the loser's side, and they got absolutely wrecked by the Treaty of Versailles. They lost territory, had to demilitarize the Rhineland, had to reduce their army to just 100,000 men, couldn't have an air force, had to pay the Allies a huge amount of money that it didn't have, and a new rule was established that every Englishman withheld the right to walk into the center of Berlin, pick out any German they wanted, and spike the hell out of them. I made that last one up, but it helps you understand how all this felt to Germans. On top of that, a bad economy and weak governments meant that when a small angry man with a silly mustache came along and said that he could fix everything, the German people loved it. Hitler had been a soldier during World War I, and he was crazy patriotic, and nobody was madder than him about Germany's humiliation. He helped start a new political party, and in 1923 attempted a march on Munich with his boys. And then he got arrested. But his popularity grew and grew, and in 1933, the president made him chancellor. He believed he was Germany's great destined savior, and he went full megalomania, establishing a dictatorship with himself at its center. Europe had fascist dictator number 2. Hitler and Mussolini had a lot of the same ideas, but more importantly, they had the same enemies, and they started to get along. Anyone else want to be friends? Franco? No? You good? I do. Who's that? It's Japan, and they've taken over northern China. Let's rewind a bit. Japan had isolated itself from the rest of the world for over 200 years until the Americans showed up and said, you're going to trade with us and you're going to like it. Then the Western powers imposed a bunch of unequal treaties, meaning Japan's economy was bust. They also had no natural resources, so they decided to go get some. They went to war with China to gain a sphere of influence.
If you look into it, all of these nations were forced into
but then the West said, hey, cut that out. And since Japan couldn't take on the West, they said, okay, I guess we'll just go home. Wait a minute, what are you doing? Taking advantage of a weakened China and setting up spheres of influence. But I was the one who weakened them. We know. And you guys didn't let me have anything. We know. That seems unfair. We don't think so. Okay, see ya. So Japan thought, screw this, and went to war with Russia, and stunned everyone by actually winning. Then they fully annexed Korea, but they didn't stop there. In World War I, they took Germany's colonies and islands in Asia. And then in an incident that was maybe staged by the Japanese army, a bomb blew up a Japanese train in Manchuria, giving them an excuse to launch an invasion and take over.
People should look
so
at
here's the
things
situation.
from both
Nazi
sides.
Germany, Fascist Italy, and Japan all believe they're racially superior, all feel hostility towards the Allies, and all want to militarize and take over more stuff. And so they did. Let's start with Germany. Hitler hated the Treaty of Versailles, and now he was ready to begin undoing it. In complete violation of the treaty, the first Luftwaffe squadrons were set up, conscription was introduced, and he pimped up his army. The Allies did nothing. Then Hitler sent his army back into the demilitarized Rhineland, giving orders to immediately retreat if the Allies showed up. The Allies did nothing. With his military re-strengthened, he could now move on to step 2. He wanted to rapidly increase the Aryan population, and to do so, he needed Lebensraum, or in other words, he would have to take over the world. But for now, a good portion of Europe would do, and he began eyeing up his neighbors. The Allies finally started to get worried, so they implemented a fairly useless diplomatic strategy called appeasement, and it went a little something like this. Hitler would say, I want that thing, and the Allies would say, you can't have that thing. Okay, you can have that thing, but no more. I want that thing. And repeat. In 1938, Hitler's army marched into Austria and just took it, with no resistance. Boom, this is Germany now. Next, he demanded to be given the Sudetenland, an area of Czechoslovakia with many ethnic Germans. The Allies held a meeting with Hitler in Munich and said, look, we're going to give you what... Hang on, this meeting is about my territory. Shouldn't I come to the meeting too?
Yeah, that's great powers for you.
Really?
They just decide.
Yep. What's the catch? Just sign this piece of paper promising you won't invade the rest of Czechoslovakia. Okay. Then Chamberlain returned home victorious, waving a signed piece of paper in the air, declaring crisis to be averted and the continuation of world peace. And we built a statue of Chamberlain in his honor, and every day on the 30th of September we celebrate Chamberlain Day. Hitler's invading the rest of Czechoslovakia. What? He's invading the rest of Czechoslovakia. Oh.
That's a surprise.
You lied to me. What do you expect? I'm Hitler. Not to be outdone, Mussolini also wanted to get in on the action. He thought to himself, isn't there a not yet colonized nation somewhere which is so underdeveloped that the people will be defending themselves against our tanks with
it could be so underdeveloped, but you still suck at conquering them.
Is? Fantastic. And so he took it. Italy also wanted to control the entrance to the Adriatic Sea, so they occupied Albania. Then, in another incident which was maybe staged by the Japanese, gunfire was exchanged by Japanese and Chinese troops at the Marco Polo Bridge, and the Japanese launched yet another invasion against China. They swept through Beijing and Shanghai, and then advanced through the Yangtze Valley to China's then capital, Nanking. It was here that saw the worst of Japan's shocking atrocities committed against the Chinese people. Back in Europe, Germany and Italy made their relationship status official by signing the Pact of Steel. Then, Hitler turned his eyes towards Poland and the hated Polish corridor, splitting Germany in two. At this point, the Allies really had to put their foot down, and they warned him that an invasion of Poland would mean war. Hitler had planned to continue his advance eastward, but he didn't want to end up fighting a war on two fronts. So for now, he made an alliance with Stalin, saying, how about we both invade Poland and split it between the two of us, and I definitely won't not refrain from not betraying you sometime in the future.
Yeah, the stupidest decision when they do.
Good. This new alliance stunned the West. On the 1st of September 1939, German troops entered Poland, and Britain and France declared war on Germany. The Poles fought hard, but they were no match for the two giants crashing down on them from either side. Then came a period known as the Phony War, where everyone just sort of sat around not doing much. The French had launched a small invasion into the Saarland, but they maintained mostly defensive positions, and after a while decided to just turn around and call it a day. Speaking of France, the French were still super proud of their victory in World War I, and they hadn't really moved on from it. They still used horses, they dispatched messages by motorbike instead of using radio, orders from the commander-in-chief were usually pretty vague, and the troops were rarely inspected. They built a line of defenses along their German border, but didn't bother extending it all the way to the Channel, and they wouldn't launch artillery strikes against Germany out of fear of being retaliated against. In a war, They didn't want to attack the enemy.
You
And
already
at first,
were
the
at
UK
war,
wasn't much
so
better.
I don't get
Chamberlain
it.
still naively hoped that the war could be ended diplomatically. Instead of bombing raids, the RAF dropped propaganda leaflets over German cities, which one air marshal said likely did nothing but provide the continent with toilet paper for the duration of the war. They also only sent 200,000 men to France, while the French had mobilized millions. Both Britain and France wanted to avoid a repeat of the First World War, and so they wanted to keep the war as far from home as possible. So they turned their eyes north, towards Norway. Neutral Sweden was exporting iron ore to Germany through neutral Norway, so the Allies asked them if they could please stop exporting iron ore to Germany, but this request was refused. Then the Soviet Union attacked Finland, so the Allies said, how about we land troops in Norway and move them across Sweden to go help out your good pal Finland, and along the way maybe take control of all your amphibians. But Norway and Sweden still said no. So the UK mined the waters around Norway to force any transport ships into international waters, and they also attacked a German tanker they found in the area. Hitler realized what the Allies were up to, and he quickly moved to secure his supply of iron ore. He launched an invasion through Denmark into Norway. The Allies rushed to land troops at key ports along the coast, but Germany had taken control of Norway's airfield, and their air superiority decided the fight. The Allies had to retreat. After this slightly embarrassing failure, Chamberlain resigned and was replaced with Winston Churchill, who had a slightly different approach to dealing with the Germans. Hitler's overall strategy was similar to Germany's First World War strategy. Attack France, defeat France, knocking out the UK in the process, then turn on the Soviet Union and win the war. During the phony war, the Allies had given Hitler time to prepare his forces. Now, he was ready to attack. The Allies had wanted to place troops in Belgium, but Belgium had refused, and in a move that surprised pretty much no one, Hitler launched an invasion to get around France's defenses. The Allies charged into Belgium at full speed to meet the German invasion head-on, and it looked like a repeat of the First World War was coming. But this time, Hitler had a trick up his sleeve. The Germans gonna
come through the Ardennes.
As the Germans advanced, they sent thousands of refugees westward, slowing down the Allies. Then, to the south, the French had left the Ardennes, an area full of hills and forests, pretty underdefended, because they thought it was naturally impenetrable. While the Germans were about to penetrate it with everything they had. They smashed
Meanwhile, German soldiers dragged
50 Wehrmacht divisions through and encircled the Allied armies at lightning speed. The best of the Allied forces were
and
now
they just
trapped.
go
The Germans squeezed in from all sides, taking out France's
7 days
best
of
armies and nearly
walk
wiping
to
out the
hard
British
terrain
too. But they
in like
managed to make
3
a
days.
desperate last-minute
on foot.
escape at Dunkirk, with British civilian ships even making the perilous journey to bring their young men home. With most of the French forces depleted, the Germans breezed through, taking Paris, and France fell. What the Germans couldn't do in World War I, Hitler had done just like that. Hitler hoped that with the fall of France, the UK would also lose hope and sue for peace.
Back
but
then,
quite
this all
annoyingly,
seems pretty
it didn't,
scary.
and he needed to secure the Western Front.
probably
so he tried
seemed
to force them
pretty
into
scary,
submission
I mean.
with mind games. The UK were now all alone, and Hitler wanted to emphasize that. First of all, just before France fell, Italy finally declared war on the Allies, making the UK's situation even worse. Next, instead of just occupying all of France, Hitler occupied the coastal areas for defense, but allowed France to continue its existence as a German puppet state. This way, it looked like the UK's old ally had decided to switch sides. Hitler also hoped that the UK wouldn't attack any of her old allies' navy bases or colonies in Africa, giving Hitler an extra line of defense to the south. But the UK made sure to respond to this by sailing down to France's navy base in Algeria and wrecking a bunch of ships. So have at it. Hitler then began laying down plans for an invasion of Great Britain. Before German troops could land on British soil, he would first need air and naval superiority across the Channel. Waves of German bombers came, while the completely outnumbered RAF worked bravely around the clock in an attempt to quell the German attacks. At first, the Luftwaffe targeted British ports and coastal facilities. Then it attacked RAF bases, crippling the RAF's ability to defend the nation. And it looked like Hitler's Great British invasion was coming. But then, Churchill ordered a small, pretty insignificant bombing raid over Berlin. It didn't do much damage, but Hitler was furious, and he immediately ordered the Luftwaffe to refocus its attacks on civilian targets in London. Children were sent off to the countryside, away from their parents to avoid danger, and frequent trips to air raid shelters became a daily occurrence. But British morale held firm, smiling, knitting, lounging casually. These people were balls of steel. This refocusing on London also gave the RAF breathing space to reorganize, so Hitler kind of shot himself in the foot there. Just a foot for now. Finally, the Luftwaffe sent one massive all-out attack on London, and the RAF successfully repelled it, destroying many of the German aircraft and placing air superiority firmly in British hands. Hitler's invasion had to be postponed, but the bombing of British cities continued for some time.
Oh. Time for part 2 then.
This video was made possible by Skillshare, an online learning community. Stick around until the end of the video to learn how you can get an exclusive
And this is gonna be our
just for
the last video for
viewers.
today, I think.
So what else is happening? Well, when I said Britain was all alone, that wasn't entirely true. Many Commonwealth nations and other Allied colonies had joined the war in Britain's support. They would play a key role throughout the war, particularly in the African and Italian campaigns. On the Axis side, Germany, Italy, and Japan signed the Defensive Tripartite Pact, bringing their military alliance even closer together. The Soviet Union's war against Finland should have been an easy victory, but it became a
haven't mentioned
humiliating
the
struggle, and their
anti-committal
military ineptitude
pact
was put on full display.
that these
In the
countries
end,
signed
they
as
did
well.
force the Finns to sue for peace. Then, they continued their honorable campaign of pushing around much smaller countries by annexing the Baltic states and part of northern
Which is
Romania.
basically
France's colonies in
anti-communist
equatorial Africa
pact.
were like, heck no, we aren't going to join the Germans, and they all pledged their allegiance to free France, except for
More
Gabon,
like
which had to be taken by military
anti-USSR.
force. The Allies also tried to capture the strategic port of Dakar, but that ended in failure. Mussolini had seen Hitler's successes, and he thought now it was Italy's time to shine, so he tried to take British Somaliland, and that went pretty well. Then he tried to take Egypt, and that went less well. Then he tried to take Greece, and that went really badly.
Oh,
Churchill
yeah, that
began
was
referring
pretty
to Italy
bad.
as Europe's soft underbelly.
Italy
He
was
began favoring a military campaign from the south instead
wasn't
of sending
ready for
British
this
troops to
war, I
Greece.
think.
All of this had Hitler pretty concerned, and he moved to
Technology and
protect his southern
military-wise.
flank. He had been getting friendly with Hungary and twisted their arm into signing the Tripartite Pact and joining the Axis powers. Romania was also eager to join for
basically.
protection against the Soviet Union. The Tripartite Pact was designed to prevent any other countries from deciding to join.
About Hungary, we were pretty much doing this, how would you say it? This swing politics. Basically, you know, we are in the middle of everything. We kind of want to do good for both sides, left and right. But in the end, you know, Hungary had this revision type of thing to gain back its original territories and stuff after World War I. And we seeked Germany's help mainly in these matters. Talking about the First and Second Vienna Award, and basically these and other things that made us
the Allies. Specifically, Britain's
politically more aligned with Germany. Not in the government, but
ally, the pesky United States
we
of America.
grew
When
more
war
and
first
more
broke out,
dependent
American
on
public opinion was
on
strongly
Germany.
against joining in. In 1940, there was an election. The Republican candidate said, I will not send any young Americans to die in Europe. And sitting
about joining
President
them.
Franklin D. Roosevelt said, I will also not send any young Americans to die in Europe.
Originally, we did not want to ally with them, but there's a few political things that happened.
Unless I have to, then I might. And Roosevelt won. Churchill asked him to join the war, but Roosevelt said, no can do, Winston, but you know
Which
what?
was basically
Here,
Germany's
have some
doing.
weapons. America began supplying
Pulling us
the
into
Allies
the
with
war.
food and munitions, but there was one problem. German U-boats were sinking thousands of Allied supply ships in
It wasn't the
Atlantic,
best explanation,
including
by the way,
American
but
ones. If the Germans could sever Britain's supply line, the UK would
Good enough.
starve. Throughout the war, the Allies had to come up with better technology to fight the U-boats. Improved radar, aircraft with longer range, better weaponry and convoy tactics. At one point, a man even called a meeting and said, Pykrete. You take some wood, you take some ice, you put them together, you get Pykrete. And then he pulled out a gun and shot some wood and it shattered. And then he shot some Pykrete and the bullet ricocheted off it and hit someone else in the conference room.
Sheesh.
Then they tried to make a Pykrete aircraft carrier, but that idea was scrapped
Habakkuk.
because that's a really dumb idea. In the end, Alan Turing and his team of
We use that as a
cracked
word in
Germany's
Hungary,
Enigma code, and
Habakkuk.
the U-boats gradually became less
Very
and less of
little.
a threat. Back in Africa, Britain decided to push Italy out of Egypt. Hey, that was pretty easy, so they kept going. Hitler realized he was going to have to finally step in and do something. He went to Bulgaria and Yugoslavia
Or
and
something
said,
that
hey,
is
I'm gonna move
unbelievable and
troops through you to
stupid,
get to Greece,
I
so
think.
either join us or, be invaded. Bulgaria opted to join them. Yugoslavia opted to be invaded. Then Greece finally fell to the joint German-Italian invasion. The British had moved troops from North Africa to fight in Greece, which helped Rommel
Yeah,
join
about
German-Italian
Yugoslavia,
invade to join them.
we had a non-aggression or pact with them, and we kind of been forced to break that.
Then Greece finally fell to the joint German-Italian invasion. The British had moved troops from North Africa to fight in Greece, which helped Rommel and his tank divisions push the British back to Egypt. And they could have kept going, but a small, mostly Australian force held out under siege for 8 months in Tobruk, denying the Germans a strategic port city and disrupting their supply line. Despite having some success in the Middle East, the British
Yeah,
didn't seem
Rommel
like any
suffered a
real
bit
threat
here.
for now. Hey, Soviet Union, look out! With 3 million troops, Hitler launched the largest ground
the
invasion in
stupidest
history,
decision
and Stalin
ever.
was far from ready. Both Churchill and Roosevelt had warned him of an impending attack, but he dug his head in the sand, and the Soviets didn't stand a chance. Germany made staggering progress, with huge
I mean, I get
encircling
that
movements
the
capturing
Soviet
mind-boggling
Union
numbers
was
of Russian troops.
weakened at that
250,000 at
moment,
Bialystok, Minsk,
and it was a really good
300,000 at
opportunity, but why would you open up
Smolensk,
another
nearly
front?
700,000 at Kiev, and again at Vyazma and Bryansk. Leningrad was put under a siege that would
Even
last
if-
an
even if-
insufferable
even if this
4
were-
years.
was
The invasion of Russia had been Hitler's
reversed,
main
I would
ideological
still
goal from the
say the
beginning,
same.
and his hatred for the ethnic peoples there was now unleashed in all its its fury. The Eastern Front of the
Or
Second
whatever
World
like
War was brutal for all that endured it. The Germans were now inside of Moscow, and that's it. It's all over. But then it happened. It got cold. Stupid cold. Hitler had hoped the Soviets would
the
give up
famous
before
Russian
winter, but
winter.
they kept fighting. His commanders came to him and said, "Can we please dig in for the winter?"
That
and
is just a
wait for
game
spring?"
changer.
No, keep going. But oil is literally freezing inside our vehicles. That's fine. Keep going. We're having to leave the corpses of our frozen horses by the side of the road.
Yeah,
so
this
we can still
summarizes
find a way
pretty
to
much
snowdrift. Perfectly normal.
Hitler's
Keep going.
state
Hitler
of
hadn't
mind.
given his millions of men
Yeah.
winter clothing and supplies because he thought he really should have won by now. Then, Stalin called in troops from the Siberian front, specially trained to fight in the extreme cold, and the Germans were no match. They were now being pushed back. They had no choice but to dig in and wait for winter to end. Germany's victories were staggering, and Japan was eager not to miss the victory bus. Their war in China had come to a standstill, but they wanted to keep expanding their sphere of influence and getting those sweet, sweet raw materials. They began making plans to expand southward, but there was a problem.
Here comes
Southeast
the
Asia
second
was
biggest
heavily
mistake.
colonized by America and Great Britain. It was also full of ocean. Ocean meant naval combat, and there was no way the Japanese Navy could stand up to the US and the UK. So they thought, wouldn't it be nice if we could destroy their navies before we begin our conquest? And so it was. On December 7th, 1941, the Japanese launched a surprise air raid on the US Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor and inflicted a huge amount of damage. They also attacked British colonies in Southeast Asia. Roosevelt had no choice but to declare war on Japan, and so did Churchill. Hitler then declared war on America, even though he totally didn't have to. The attack on Pearl Harbor seemed like a big Japanese victory, but they didn't attack any.
Yeah, and afterwards Hungary as well declared war on the US. And they didn't even know what was Hungary and where it was. There's a running joke about this. I can't quote it 100%ly. So you should just look up Hungary declaring war at USA joke or something like that. It should
meaning the Pacific Fleet would be up and running again pretty soon. In the meantime, though, the Japanese were able to begin their conquest. They took Guam, the Gilbert Islands, Wake Island, Hong Kong, and the Philippines. They forced Thailand to join them so they could march their troops through to Malaya. They swept through Singapore, North Borneo, the East Indies, New Guinea, the Solomons, and they were now threatening Northern Australia and the borders of India. Japan's victory had been as staggering as the Germans, and it reinforced the Japanese idea that this was a divine war which they were destined to win. But their victories had been based on speed, not power, and power would eventually catch up with them. For now, though, in all occupied nations, the people suffered. Persecution, forced labor, harsh punishments for any who spoke out against their occupiers. In Europe, the Nazis were rounding up ethnic minorities and other unwanted groups and individuals. In particular, millions of Jewish people would suffer through the terrible events of the Holocaust. Brave resistance movements rose up in defiance of their invaders, while the people held out for hope. And hope was coming. Winter was over, and Hitler could continue his push eastward. But this time, he switched up his strategy. He wanted to focus on the south. His plan was to cut off the Russian armies in the Caucasus, an area full of oil, and then invade the Caucasus and take all the oil. His forces moved across the north with ease, and Hitler got cocky. He rerouted the 4th Panzer Army south early, leaving the 6th Army to complete the encircling movement alone. To do so, the 6th Army had to reach and take the key Soviet city of Stalingrad. The Russians defended it fiercely, and Stalingrad saw some of the harshest fighting of the entire war. The Soviets held up the German advance for 5 months as they battled in the war-torn city,
remember
which
correctly,
bought
it
them
was
valuable time. When the Germans had first launched their
destroyed
invasion a year
completely,
earlier, the Soviets had
Stalingrad.
moved their factories to the east. Those factories had been building a butt-ton of tanks and aircraft and getting the Soviet army up to scratch. Now, it was ready.
Yeah, suddenly 20,000 T-34s and KV-1s arrive.
And in an attack that resembled Hitler's own encirclement tactics, they began surrounding the 6th Army. Hitler's commanders came to him and said, "Hey, maybe we should retreat." But Hitler said, no, you stay. The entire 6th Army was trapped and had to surrender. With complete air superiority, the Soviets started pushing westward. For Stalin, it was a resounding victory. For Hitler, an absolute catastrophe. Things also weren't looking too good for Hitler elsewhere. With America now in the war, Allied bombing over German cities reached devastating levels. In Africa, the British had pushed Rommel back again, then they were pushed back again, and finally, after a decisive battle at El Alamein, and with American and British troops arriving in the west, the Germans and Italians were squeezed out of Africa. Japan was also already seeing its rapid success being turned around. They attempted to take the island of Midway,
it is
but the
pretty
US
much a
Navy was
cleanup
ready
at this
for the
point.
attack, and they sank Japan's carrier. Actually, they sank a lot of them. It was a battle from which the Japanese Navy would never recover. British, Indian, and Chinese troops held the line in the harsh jungle terrain of Burma, and the Japanese suffered losses in the Solomon Islands and New Guinea. They began to realize they were not invincible. With the Axis out of Africa, the Allies had to decide their next move. Churchill still wanted to attack from the south, while the Americans preferred a full sea invasion in
Hello there,
northern France.
Atomic.
All right, said the Americans. We'll do it
Welcome
your
you
way.
here.
Allied forces
Unfortunately,
successfully
we're gonna
landed in
end the
Sicily
stream
and
soon.
began moving north.
This is
They
our
also carried out bombing
last
raids over
video.
Rome. The thing was, many of the people in Sicily had relatives living in America, and they greeted the American troops quite warmly. With the war reaching home territory, most
OMG.
Italians just weren't that into it, and Mussolini was suddenly very
And Italy has
unpopular.
changed
He was voted
sides
out by
yet
his own
again.
fascist Grand Council and was toppled from power. Italy immediately
I mean, it
began
was a wise
negotiations
choice.
for surrender. Hitler wasn't surprised and had already sent reinforcements southward. In an operation he ironically called Operation Axis, German troops quickly disarmed Italian troops in the north. The Allies continued fighting the Germans up through Italy, but then winter set in, meaning mud, and everything slowed to a halt. All right, said the Americans, let's do it our way as well. Germany had made itself a lot of enemies, and millions of Allied troops had been gathering in England as factories worked around the clock producing the war material needed for a super crazy massive, the likes of which the world has never seen before, invasion of Europe. The Germans knew an Allied invasion would come, but they didn't know where it would land. Thanks
Yeah,
to
the
Allied
US is
deception
massive,
tactics, they
like
thought
that.
there was a pretty good chance it would come at Calais, but the Allies were really going to land in
Production-wise
Normandy because
as
it was
well.
less fortified and the beaches were nicer. Under the careful planning of General Dwight D. Eisenhower, the invasion that had been long in the making was just about ready to go. Just one thing was preventing the launch: the British weather. For a short while, everyone sat around waiting for a decent day, and then it came. On the night of June 5th, over 1,000 bombers took off and raided coastline defenses, while paratroopers were dropped inland in a bit of a chaotic operation, tasked with sabotaging defenses and capturing key bridges to stop
Yeah,
any
but
German
beforehand they
reinforcements from
did
reaching
some
the beaches. Early the
cover
next morning,
actions.
the barrage came, as Allied
I
ships fired a
mean,
huge number of shells
you
at the
probably
German
heard about the
fortifications, and then
dummy
the
tanks
landing.
and stuff
The
like
Americans
that.
at Utah and Omaha, the
They
British at
confused the
Golden
Germans
Sword,
into
and the Canadians at
thinking that
Juno.
they're
It was a
gonna
tremendous
land
struggle with a
elsewhere.
great loss of life, particularly at Omaha, but the Allied troops captured the
forgot what
beaches
the
and the
operation
landings were a
was
success.
called.
Then they began their movements inland. They took the port of Cherbourg and the city of Caen. The Americans moved south to capture Brittany. Then, in a massive disaster for the Germans, British and Canadian troops from the north and Americans from the south trapped the German 7th Army in a near wipeout encircling movement. In August, Allied troops landed in the south of France to little resistance. On one beach, all they found was a Frenchman handing out champagne. Paris was liberated, and the Germans were pushed out of France as the Allies
Welcome,
entered
Amis.
Belgium. In the Far East, the Allies started to push the Japanese out of Burma, as the Americans launched a two-pronged offensive in the Pacific. In the south, General MacArthur led the push to liberate the Philippines, while General Nimitz oversaw the brutal island-hopping campaign. American forces had to make hard-fought
Yeah, that was
landing after
really
hard-fought
bloody.
landing on fiercely defended small islands as they moved steadily
Ju-
towards
the-
the
because the
Japanese mainland.
Japanese
The
just-
Japanese believed that the great
He just gonna
thing
explain
to do
that.
was to die in
They
battle,
don't want
and
to
the
give
most
up.
dishonorable act was to surrender. As a result, they fought ferociously to the very end.
Because
And
of their
closer the Americans
undercode.
got to the mainland, the more ferocious the resistance became. In February 1945, the Americans captured the island of Iwo Jima, and an intense firebombing campaign of Japan's wooden cities began. The Allies suffered some setbacks trying to liberate the Netherlands, but they were making progress and were now threatening the industrial heartland of Germany. Hitler's health, both mentally and physically, was rapidly deteriorating. Things were looking bad, and he was desperate. He said, "We need to turn this thing around, and I have just the trick. Remember a few years back when we blitzkrieged through the Ardennes and trapped the Allied forces in Belgium? Well, I'm going to do the exact same thing."
Yeah, it is definitely gonna
Again,
work
he
against
gathered his forces to
twice
fight
or
the opponents
thrice
of
as
the
more
Ardennes.
troops
He used
and
up the remainder
you
of Germany's
having
strength and resources, and he managed to create quite a
one-
nice
one
pole.
tenth
He
of
also trapped
the
some
original
American forces in the
thing.
Belgian town of Bastogne. The Germans sent the trapped Americans a message saying surrender or be annihilated. When it was read out to the commanding
Very
officer,
better,
he
yeah.
said, "They want to surrender? No, sir, they want us to surrender." Nuts! And that's what they sent off as their official
Nuts.
reply. General Patton's Third Army then managed to break the siege from the southwest, and the Germans were pushed back. Hitler's
A weak
last-ditch
attempt,
attempt
yeah.
had failed, and what followed was a total collapse of the German forces. The Allies pushed into Germany from both sides. The Soviet Union took Warsaw and kept pushing to Berlin. In his bunker, Hitler realized all hope was lost. Berlin fell, and with it, Hitler's dreams of a great German empire. Two of the Axis nations had been knocked out, one to go. The Americans began their assault on Okinawa, the last island before they would reach the Japanese mainland. The desperate Japanese fought hard, launching kamikaze attacks on the US ships. The citizens of Okinawa suffered through the terrible fighting, but in 2 months, the island was captured. The Allies now had to make a choice. Either continue the devastating struggle up the Japanese
It would have
mainland,
been
or they could try
really
to coerce
bloody
the
if
Japanese
they
into surrendering
were
now.
to continue
in July,
by
the first
landing
successful atomic bomb
and
test took
invasions.
place in New Mexico, and the destructive weapon was ready
It
for
probably
use.
would have
America
resulted
and
in
the UK
more
were also
casualties
seeing
than the
Soviet
two
Union not so
atomic
much
bombs
liberating
together.
as occupying its captured territory, and so they wanted to
Still,
put on
it
a
is
show
a
of
really big
force. On
atrocity
August
against
6th,
humanity.
The A-bomb fell on Hiroshima. Then, on the 9th,
The
Nagasaki.
nuclear bombs.
The cities were reduced to rubble, and for the people living there, it was a terrible fate. But for the Allies, it achieved their main aim. In September, the emperor announced Japan's surrender, saying the war situation has developed not necessarily to Japan's advantage.
Pretty
After
much.
6 years, war was finally over. The Allies occupied Japan for 8 years. The emperor was allowed to keep his position, but General MacArthur made sure this picture was printed in the Japanese press to display to the Japanese people that their emperor was not the divine, powerful being they had believed. Germany was divided between America, the UK, France, and the Soviet Union. In 1949, the Allied sectors were united into West Germany. The Second World War had been more terrible and destructive.
Here comes the
first.
Iron Curtain.
In its aftermath, two major superpowers with two very different ideologies had come out victorious, and the tension between the two of them would
And
create
the
a new
suffering of
kind
many nations.
a
People.
very, very cold one. Wow, Churchill, that looks just like me. And your app is doing really well. And this quesadilla you made is to die for. How'd you learn to do all this stuff? I used the link in the description to get 2 months of Skillshare for just 99 cents. Wow, tell me more. Okay. Skillshare is an online learning community with more than 19,000 classes in design, business, technology, and more. Premium membership gives you unlimited access to high-quality classes taught by genuine experts working in their field, so you can improve your skills, unlock new opportunities, and do the work you love. If you want to learn how to create games, you can check out the courses on using Unity or creating vector art. There are courses for software development, music production, arts and crafts, or if you want to learn how to animate like I do, you can find loads of courses for beginning animation. And Skillshare won't take a heavy toll on your wallet compared to other learning platforms, with an annual subscription being under $10 a month. If you'd like to give it a try first, then I've got a deal just for oversimplified viewers. The first 1,000 people to use this link, which can also be found in the description, will get their first 2 months of Skillshare for just 99 cents. That's right, just 1 cent short of $1. So be sure to sign up using the link in the description, improve your skills, and learn something new today.
Okay. And that's gonna conclude our little adventure today. It was pretty interesting at one point, and funny as well. I hope you enjoyed your stay, and thank you all for staying here and being here, I mean. I'm not sure if you could rate someone right now, but let's see. I don't see anyone I could rate right now. Anyway, I think we just gonna end it there. It was a really fun stream. Thank you for everyone for participating. And hope we're gonna have fun tomorrow as well. We are going to draw something. For now, I probably gonna prepare with something, but later on, probably have art streams where you guys can choose and say what I am drawing or suggest, you know. We will see. And probably there will be streams like when I'm gonna make my new avatar as well. So for those who would like to learn how to make a VTuber avatar, that's gonna be pretty helpful. Although I'm not the best at it, but still. I wish you a good night, guys, or good day. It depends on what time you have right now there. For me, it's night. And take care of yourselves and be careful. Okay. Anyway, goodbye, guys. Thank you for everything. See you tomorrow.